How's it going, everybody? I'm the Uncanny Omar, and with me is
Astonishing Melanie.
And we wanted to do a celebration of 80,000 subscribers with the people that can join us.
Yeah, just to hang out and have fun,
drink a little wine, and stay a little classy. And we may have some people from the past that may join us here from time to time. As a matter of fact, we got somebody in the background right now that's waiting to come on in.
There we go.
Hey,
Rob,
how's it going, guys?
you?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Wait, no, sorry. Happy 80th anniversary day.
What's going on, man? That's this right here is my buddy Rob64, and he used to be on Near Mint Condition. He is now on Near Mint Collective, and I pretty much what happened is I fired him because he wasn't funny. And
Wow.
wearing a Marvel shirt too. Good job, man. No, I'm kidding. I think I've told this story about my friends and I starting a channel, and then it kind of evolved into what it is now. And then my friends were kind enough to say, "Hey, why don't you run this, and we will start our own channel." And I joined them from time to time, and they do a lot of live episodes and talk about the other geeky stuff that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rob's one of my best friends, man. He was one of my groomsmen at my wedding, and we've been on a lot of adventures together. So of course I had to bring him along to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you very much for, I'm glad that you've made. I actually noticed today, I was like, oh, that says 80K. That's a big deal. So I'm glad we're doing this thing. I'm glad to be a chance part of it. And like you said, this was really a matter of passion. Like, I don't get a chance to go out and geek out very often. And when Omar's like, hey, let's go do this thing, it was all like, hey, please, let's do the thing. Let's talk about geeks. Obviously, I'm the video game guy. Look at my belt buckle. Okay, you can't see my belt buckle. It matches Donkey Kong, so it's pretty cool. So, once the channel is really getting off and paying attention, and everyone is really getting excited about comics, it makes sense that we separate this thing. But we're still family, we're still friends, we still appear on each other's things, we still do the thing together.
Oh yeah,
it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy how well. Thanks for tuning in.
You have numbers in your handle.
64 is not the year Rob was born either.
That's the age I am at 64 years old. It's also not my first Nintendo system. But anyway, it's been really awesome, to see you and Melanie blow up, really capture the comic scene. And there's even things that even though I'm a video game guy, you've been to my house, there's a decent stack of comics that are coming, especially as my kids get older and older, they wanting more new things to read. So there's things that you guys put out that I love. I saw you all we're the best start reading comics. Oh my gosh, this is perfectly made for me and my kids. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah, and I've been getting your kids some comics, some Black Panther stuff. And,
yes. They were reading, instead of getting ready for school, they were reading your comics today. Who was it? It was Miss Marvel. They were reading the Miss Marvel comic that you bought.
Smart kids read comics, that's why.
I'm yeah, this is great. I'm glad that you're reading. I want to encourage that, but can we go ahead and get ready for school that starts in 2 minutes? Can we go ahead and do that? But anyway, congratulations. You two are awesome. I love what y'all do. Please keep doing the thing. I want to see 100,000. I want to be around for 100,000. I want to see you want to be there for 1 million. All your friends, subscribe, subscribe, smash that notification icon.
You are all my friends. You are all my friends.
How are you looking forward to the Resident Evil 4?
Okay.
Because she has never been more excited for a game.
Dude, check this out. So Resident Evil 4 is one of these games that, no, I don't have it at arm's length, but Resident Evil 4 is something that I've played many times on many consoles. I've originally played on the GameCube and absolutely love it. It's probably my favorite version, if not the Wii version. And I also have it on the Oculus. And it's terrifying in the Oculus. I meant to just play it only for a couple minutes. 3 hours later, I'm sweaty and hitting chainsaw mans and stuff. Why am I still playing this game? Because it's that good. So
this is the remake, right?
Pumped. Yeah, so this is a remake. So this is like all the others were effectively remixes or HD remasters or whatever of the original Resident Evil 4. This is a remake in the same vein of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 that came out on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 and Xbox. So it looks gorgeous and fantastic. It's using the RE engine and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, I am way all the way in for this.
Thank you, Jimmy. How are you, brother?
Jimmy, for the heart. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to give you Alf Dance. Oh, yeah.
Melanie is in charge of the gifts tonight. So I have no control over that.
That'll be fun gifts.
So yeah, Rob and I still We do comic shows. Not even a single watch on Omar. Shame.
All right, Rob. Let's see.
How many watches?
I got two.
Like, do you get how what time it is all the time?
Well, so this is my Street Fighter watch because I'm an old man. I can't like read the digital numbers, so I can look at the hands though. And then this is my notification. So when my wife is like, "Where are you at?" I can be like, "Oh, I'm going to ignore that." So that's
why doesn't Omar dress this cool? What are you talking about, Hannah? Do you not see this amazing hoodie? Hobbies are forever. I'm gonna go and switch this out for a suit and tie here in a second and record a Marvel video. Come on, Hannah.
That's gonna look good too.
Oh,
what's
dude,
Lionheart?
There he is. There he is.
Lionheart.
Lionheart. He has been threatening to beat me and you up on Street Fighter for a while now.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, thank you so much, Christopher. Your channel is extremely helpful in my shopping decisions. I'm glad I could help, brother. Seriously. Yeah. So my knowledge of like comic books and stuff, that's the kind of knowledge that Rob has with video games. And man, when we get together, it gets a little crazy,
a little intense. Like
the other day, bad for anybody that had to edit our videos.
It's a lot of talking and a lot of talking over each other. It's all love.
Pretty much.
And I really appreciate that, as I told you, my kids are getting more and more into comics. I was like, Omar, this is a real story. This is why you guys need to pay attention to human condition. It's like Omar, my kids, they're wanting to know who Superman is. They don't know who Superman and Batman are. Like, what are great stories that they could read, right? Right. So like you pointed me to Batman, the rise and fall of the Batman.
Yeah, man.
And Superman with Superboy child, Super Son.
Oh yeah, his son. Absolutely,
yes, his son. So they started reading those books. They started reading those books, and they've really been enjoying them. But like that warning that you told me about what Superboy does to the
kitty.
To the kitty. Yeah, both of them came to me independently. They're like, "Daddy, this is a good book, but I don't like that's happening here." Like, oh, oops, I was supposed to tell you that.
I always like to give people there's several trigger warnings, for people. Everybody experiences things different. Like some people, it's funny because like some people are like, why do you care like what people think about like animals getting hurt? But the same people also get like they can't read things like violence, over the top violence and things like that, or something happening to kids. So I like to warn people ahead of time with these things. Like if an animal is getting hurt, I completely understand that because there's a lot of people, animals are kids, and they're well behaved, better than kids.
And they absolutely, like I said, they absolutely both came to me like, "Daddy, I didn't like this. This is very upsetting." Like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to tell you that."
Dude, this is our relationship with me and Rob. Nothing better than meeting a fellow nerd, trying to have a regular conversation, but ending up talking nonstop about your hobby. Now, I don't think we've ever heard a single word we've said to each other.
No, I don't actually listen to anything you say.
I don't listen to Rob, and he doesn't listen to me.
Rob's on.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for my point. And for Black History Month, the last thing that I'm going to recommend, I'm going to order this like today from Cheap Graphic Novels, is the Black Panther Omni. So I'm going to pull that.
Which one are you getting?
The old school Jack Kirby.
I love the fact that you're going with the old school one, man. Like the early years.
Yes, nice. The early years. Yeah, I wish there was an equivalent, or maybe there is an equivalent. I don't know. I'll have to stay tuned into your channel to find out, of like old school Batman and old school Superman. Like my 5-year-old today got asked, "Hey, what's your favorite superhero?" And she said, "What did you think my 5-year-old said? Who her favorite superhero was?"
Dad? Oh wait, she's 5.
Oh, there's a spider going in the wine glass.
Let's see. 5-year-old Goku?
That's what I would have thought a video game person. Like I would have thought she said like Mario or Goku or something. Like she said Spider-Man, because we do have a giant Spider-Man book that we've been reading too. So yeah, so I was
my kids are reading the Silver Age stories, and they're like Alicia loves them. Like she loves Doctor Strange, and who else did she like? We just did an overview. She really liked the Black Panther one. Yeah. So Marvel started releasing the Mighty Marvel Masterworks. Old school is the best. That's right.
Old school
because. So Mighty Marvel Masterworks are smaller scale, like digest sized books, and they're reprinting like the old school stories, like from the Silver Age, from the beginning. And it's funny because like sometimes I'm like, oh, this stuff's a little outdated, and then it's like, oh, that's right, this stuff was actually written for kids back then. Yeah. So why could my kids not read it? So that's why I did it. Oh yeah, Melanie, watch out! You may not.
I might get my spider powers. Remember when you got mad at me because I got bit by a spider on my leg? You're like, "Why don't you go to the doctor?" And
I remember. I was there, Melanie, when you got bitten by that spider, and I was the same way. My wife and I were both yelling at you because like your leg looked like it was about to get eaten off. Like, what are you doing? Why are you here?
Oh, who do they prefer,
so
Miles or Peter?
Right now, they are Peter Parker, because again, they're reading like the old school original, like.
Yeah.
But like when I play the game on PlayStation, they all 3 of them love Miles Morales, which I can understand, right? So
yeah,
we'll get there.
Trigonosis in the chat. Feelings on old school Thor. I think both of my girls, we reviewed it, and I think Alicia said it's a little wordy. Because, I mean, that's what they were doing, though. It's a little wordy because it was like Shakespearean, right? Like, and whew, yeah, even I have issues with the older Thor. But it's interesting to see from my kids' perspective all these old school Silver Age comics. And you know how I love the X-Men, right? But X-Men was notorious for not being the best of the Silver Age, and hence it being canceled and then being relaunched in the Bronze Age with giant-sized X-Men whenever they introduced like Storm to the team, Sunfire, and all these characters. So I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna hate X-Men. They're like, why is my puppy into X-Men? This book is kind of lame.
Really?
They ended up liking it more than I thought they were going to.
I was gonna say, I think I may have some X books. I need to send you what I have and what I need to fluff it out. Like I said, we're ordering Black Panther today or tomorrow. We'll see what else that they need.
You posted a scoop on our Discord. Want me to pass you the details here? Thank you. Yes, if you don't mind, brother. It's late here in Portugal. I was ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks for staying up.
Go get you some wine, Carlos, and get some wine and pour it.
That will not help him stay awake. Wine makes you go to sleep. It's bourbon that keeps you up.
Oh yeah.
If you're at liberty to comment.
My liberty to comment.
Why do you think Marvel decided to omit the other Darkest Before the Dawn material from the X-Men that hidden?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I'm at liberty to comment. I actually sometimes before I make my videos, for example, like the one I'm shooting today, I look at the content, and because I'm a guy that maps these things in my head like a lot of you do, I'm like, oh, hey, this would benefit from this, and this would benefit from adding this. And what's cool is like sometimes David and his team are like, yeah, that's a good idea. Or they so much so that they changed the title of the book. Like what was like Iron Fist they changed. That was really cool. I didn't know. But with Darkest Before the Dawn, I'll tell you why. And I did before I even made the announcement. 2 weeks before I did it, I emailed trying to see if they could add it, Darkest Before the Dawn, in there, which is a series of collected issues that came out in trade paperback and Epic collection. That what I mentioned to Rob earlier, when X-Men was canceled and before the Bronze Age kickoff with Giant Size #1, they were like all over the Marvel universe because the line wasn't there. So what they did is like, oh, we're gonna put X-Men over here. Beast is gonna change from a human beast to that blue furry beast. And those stories weren't collected in the Omni. So I was like, hey, is there any way we can add these in there? But they looked at the page count and they looked at what they already had for the hidden years. And it was just way too much. So they did say that, hey, that would make another nice omnibus, though. Hopefully we'll get something like that, or the X-Men Volume 2.5. Or I guess they could call it 3. 2.5 is just so edgy. I like that. Old school for us old folks.
Wait. We didn't. Ting.
Oh yeah, Ting. What are we tinging to?
Ting to 80K.
Oh yeah.
Ting,
thank you everybody that was able to join us.
Clink.
And Rob, here. This is
look.
Wait, watch it. He's less than you.
That's the real Iron Man, by the way.
You gotta react.
Wait. One more time.
There you go. Okay, thank you. That's all.
That was hilarious.
Charm,
what's up,
King's
man?
Workout. Thank you so much. Congrats, guys. Got work graveyard. I'm guessing.
He's working.
Literally
He's working.
Probably a graveyard shift.
X-Men for life.
You write X-Men for life, man. That's my dude.
Oh no, I don't. I don't have any X-Men.
No, you don't.
Here's a Thor.
That is not the same thing.
No, it's not. Lightning, storm. It's connected.
There you go. It's
Carlos went to get the bottle. He said the bottle is open.
Thank you, Carlos.
Awesome.
Oh, and also we have a conversation about toast.
What are you
American versus.
What are you all going on? Israeli toast. What are you all going on about?
Interesting.
Can we get a hint for the announcement you filmed? I'm filming today. What am I filming today? Yeah, they're
comic books. That's what you're doing.
Sorry, they're X-Men related. They're X-Men related.
Okay.
One of them actually has the word X-Men in it. So there you go. There's your hint. If you're on our Patreon, they get early access. So that will be available after the stream. I'll make that live. And then tomorrow at 7 a.m. for the rest of the world. Yeah.
So I got to go, guys. I just moved to
thank you so
in.
much for jumping in and just saying
Thanks,
hi.
Rob.
Everyone in the chat, love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my boy. Thank you so much for supporting us. Please continue to like, subscribe, smash
There's
notification
my
icon.
man. There's my man.
And keep reading comments. Remember, gamers who play together stay together. So love one another. Keep reading comments and keep gaming. All right. See you guys
Rob
later.
Fox, the Lord of the Rings of goodbye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Then there were 2 until somebody else decides to jump in for a second.
What part of Peru are you from?
Oh, Lima. Yo soy peruano y nací en Lima. Mi mamá es de Iquitos y mi papá es de Callao. And together they formed the head. No, that's Voltron.
Okay, so we have this comment here. Congratulations, Green.
Thank you so much, brother.
You made my day better after those bad news in our country. We need your prayers.
You got him, man. I'm so sorry about everything that's going on. I think one of my favorite things about this channel that I've done, and people have commented before, is how much I make them forget about all the bad things that are happening. And that was always my goal with this. Like, that's why I don't try to bring in real life problems into my channel or even my personal stuff that's going on, because I figure everybody struggles and there are bad things everywhere. So let's just keep everybody entertained and let somebody else deliver the bad news. So that's how I've always treated this channel. And thank you so much for the super chats. Congratulations. You all deserve them. High five back to you. Thank you.
And here's another super chat from Jimmy. Deserve more. You're great people, family to me. Oh, well, thank you.
Jimmy's a good guy. He's another one of these wonderful people that, you know, he lost his dad and he's gone through a lot of personal stuff. So I've actually talked to Jimmy quite often for a few years now. So he's always in my thoughts, man. A lot of people I've connected with over the years. It's just I can't get back to everybody in the comment section anymore. But if I do try to
remember those days.
I do. My brother was like, I can't believe you answer every comment. I'm like, I mean, the people are nice enough to watch my videos. Why would I not? And now it's like I wake up and there's over 150 comments just like on 1 or 2 videos, and I'm like, oh, I guess I can't. But it is nice. People have, but I do, and it's wonderful when I see other people answering questions so that are geared towards me, and I see the answers come through, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Because the one thing I never wanted to do is make anybody feel bad for asking and what we call newbie questions, right? Like everybody,
there's still things I don't remember.
Everybody's new to the hobby, and I never wanted to make anybody feel bad. So I like that people aren't like taking on that and answering questions instead of being the stereotypical, why don't you Google that? You know, because I get it. You know, you come here for answers.
Mall360 just said today.
Oh,
I found you through a Star Wars book group. I've been needing those updates as a new collector. Awesome.
Thank you. Oh, and I just announced 2 Star Wars Omnis on Sunday, so I'm glad that you joined us. Thank you. Hey, Aaron.
All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats, you two. Thank you for opening my eyes to what I was missing in Marvel. Appreciate your channel so much. Signed, proud new owner of an omnibus by Kate's and X Factor Investigation. Omnibus,
oh, you got that? You got the X Factor Investigations. I love that you call it that. Yes.
Awesome.
So yeah, Omnibus 2 is the one that kicks off the Investigations era of X Factor. I love it, man. I love seeing all these X books. Hopefully, you know, for people that like other characters, we start seeing more. We got Avengers 5 coming out. So it makes me really happy that a lot of these books are being made, and you know, people can put them on the shelves now, because not everybody's into X-Men and not everybody's into Spider-Man. And from time to time, people remind me of that when I announce way too many X-Men and Spider-Man. They're like, hey, there's other Marvel characters. And I'm like, I know, but those are ones that sell. You got to tell everybody to go buy Warlock or whatever.
Carpet Bomb Comic, 80K. Congrats. Amazing. Collected editions are forever.
Yes.
I was just looking at my first big collected edition, Archive Edition, Batman Volume 1, first print from
1990.
Because I'm older like you.
You ain't got to throw.
Awesome.
You didn't have to throw that last part in there.
Wow.
What's up, Omar Reyes?
Hey, meteoric rise
Nice.
of success through lots of hard work. Congrats, hermano. Pretty sure you have more than doubled since I first discovered your channel, but I still feel like I'm an OG.
You OG, man. That's Omar, Melanie, and I smashed some beers together. That was a fun night. We went to New York Comic Con and we got together with. So thank you, hermano. Congrats on 80,000 subscribers. Thank you, Bert. Looking forward to the 90,000 stream. Amazing educational content. I have learned so much from Near Mint Condition. Thank you.
Ooh,
thank you.
I wish I had
Seriously.
a
I really hope that comes across.
School related gift. Thank you, Bert.
Hope it comes across that way. Thank you.
We've got one from Real American Brian. Love the positivity you bring to the community. Then you will love this positive.
I love your Cobra Commander. I love that mask, man. Now I know, people always, there's a Cobra Commander thing. Like everybody's divided, right? Like some people prefer the hood. Some people prefer the mask like that. The one that they couldn't get open because they shock them. I don't think anybody really prefers the outfit from after the movie, though. Where he's got that. It's like an armor. But anyway, I like that one the best. Oh, Michael M. and my dude.
Brian.
The most knowledgeable YouTuber and his wonderful wife. I thought he was going to pull a joke on me because Michael usually does. I thought he was going to say the most knowledgeable YouTuber is her wonderful husband. Well,
was saying, there seems to be a connection between you doing shows with the Omni Dog's Fault.
Oh, you serious? I'll ask Jess to jump in here.
Should. And people are wanting Tina and Maddie, and we messaged them as well.
I did. Mm-hmm.
And John, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations, guys. You deserve all the success and much more. The community you've built has left an indelible impression on all of us. Thank you. Wait, let me make sure I said that right. Indelible. Yes, I pronounced it correctly.
I remember talking to John a little bit ago, oh my goodness, it's been a couple of years. Where he lost some stuff due to like an unfortunate fire, right? Like I remember that. So a lot of people leave impressions on me, like even the smallest conversations we have, and most of them are positive. Only as old as we feel. That's right. Meteors fall and crash. This has been a healing. We can't talk about balloons these days with all the things in the media right now.
What do you think about James Gunn's DCU slate? I think it'll be cool, says Ryan.
I'm excited. Amanda and I actually went over that on Wednesday. We do a show every Wednesday. We did a live show last week talking about it, how excited we are, what it could mean. I'm just really surprised there were a lot of titles that I didn't expect to be in phase one, like The Authority. What the heck? Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Hannah's saying that there seems to be an audio problem. I keep hearing an older motherly lady shouting, Omar, say goodnight to your friends and go to bed.
You need to stop that, huh? My mom's back at her house, okay? Gotta love Peter David's X Factor Volume 2. That's right. Now we need to finish that. We need to finish that run out in Omnibus.
The Watcher Supreme is watching us, dude. I love your Saturday show.
Who's watching this? Who's watching The Watcher?
Omar, the Sasha Melanie.
Thank you.
Just to let you know, more than 3 exclamation marks is the sign of a madman, according to Terry Pratchett.
She's still married me.
That's okay.
She's still married me because I used to use 5 exclamation marks.
Thank you for all the exclamation marks. Let's see.
Oh, this is a good point. Okay. And the one thing I wanted to say about James Gunn too is that I wish him luck. I wish him success. But the most important thing that I've seen come out of this is that he's pushing comics, and I think that's the most important thing because while the movies are successful and the TV shows are successful, the point of that is to get people to read comics. That's always been the idea to me. So I love that about him. As far as everything I've read about him. Now I'm going to cut cheese to go with that's what we need. We need that Charlotte.
Just watched Seinfeld with I'm going to just take a bite out of it.
Oh, when George is eating the block of cheese. What's up, Immortal Ibs? How have you been, man?
Yeah. Congratulations on 80K. Call me Matt. Wait, how many do you have?
He's got 1, 2, 5.
3, 4, 5. I have I keep blinking. I'm having a hard time focusing.
Do I think they can change or add a cover to the Spider-Man Omnibus, Spider-Man 2099 Volume 2?
There we go.
Maybe as soon as I get. I'm actually going to do a after party after I announce all the reprints and the upcoming books. Like, let's talk about these Omnis because that was really fun the last time I did it, and you all suggested some things. And I always take those suggestions right over to Marvel. Now, granted, of course, if it's more than 5 people asking for the same thing, yeah. If it's one person going, why don't they add this page from what's it called? Probably not. Got to choose your battles. So please, Melanie, tell me, what did she ask?
Yeah, I didn't quite catch the description
with
though.
Butter.
Israeli cheese. Is it Israeli or is it Israeli?
Israeli?
Toast.
Israeli?
Well, I do like me a grilled cheese sandwich, but I like American toast, so I don't know. I'll choose yours, Bar. There.
Those aren't even toast. It's panini.
Final answer. Chris, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Between jobs now, but I want to support you even if it's a little.
Thank you so much. And I haven't forgotten. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I haven't forgotten, Chris. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, I was just reading Berserk Deluxe 12 today. I love that book. I love that series.
Cody does not like the Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will that keep you from buying it? Just out of curiosity, because I mean, single issues. I think I did not buy. What was it? It was a comic that I didn't buy because of the covers. So does it stop you from getting a collected edition, though? That's the big question. Supergirl tomorrow, Woman of Tomorrow, Deluxe or Absolute bound to happen. I bet they go the Deluxe way first. Absolute, they may wait a year or two. I don't mean to be a rumor spreader, but do you think Gunn's involvement is why Tomasi announced 2 GLC omnis that people have waited decades for? He's been I'll be honest, but Tomasi has been talking about that for years now. The first time I interviewed him off record, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's coming. We've talked." And I'm like, "Awesome!" I got excited, and nothing. I hope so, and I hope it collects everything past his run and before his run, because I think before his run would make sense, right? Because that's the recharge era. That's when we get the Green Lantern Corps back. So I think that's probably what started, and now he's at liberty to talk. So I hope it changes everything.
Thank you, Lionheart, for the super chat. Congratulations on 80K. NMC is a priority to me, especially on Saturdays. Much love and respect.
Oh, thank you,
I got to
brother.
use the Iron Man again because it's from
He likes video games.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
He likes video games.
Mm-hmm. And he can kick your butt in them.
I don't know about that.
Thank you, Adrian, for the super chat. Congratulations, NMC. You're the best at what you do, and what you've done is amazing. Keep it up. Okay, so Wolvie reference and
Scrooge McDuck jumping into his money bin with his red coat, because that is the coat for Scrooge McDuck.
Right.
Thank you so much, man.
Do
we need a Scrooge McDuck one? No, you get Pingu. I guess he's a bird.
Yeah. And Pingu is cute. And Pingu is awesome and random. Upcoming Sentry casting announcement soon.
Sentry, really?
Did you find out the story of what happened to the
Kill or Be Killed Deluxe reprint?
Thank you.
No, because my contact at Diamond had no idea it was coming. Most people at Diamond had no idea it was ever coming because people at Image did not communicate with them. I want to say that they're probably it is going to come because there is a new ISBN out there somewhere. I'm not saying it's ever going to be ISBN. It's going to be forever forgotten, but so it will come. It wasn't ever solicited. That was the problem. Congrats, thrilled to catch you live. What's going on, man? I've missed seeing you on Saturdays, but it's been hard to make myself get up early since I've been working.
Definitely.
Oh, I get it, and I love your guts, man. And I remember your avatar. Do you think we'll ever get a DC omnibus when the new run gets into trade? Absolutely. That's one that's almost given. Just because Tom Taylor, those books have been selling well, and they've come out in trade paperback and standard size hardcover. I don't see them doing deluxe editions of those and them just going straight into omnis.
Question.
Yes.
You said the other day that after all your announcements, there will be only 4 omnis not reprinted from the reprint pool.
Correct.
So that means you have 6 more reprints to announce for us?
Do I? Yes, I do. And unfortunately, I love like scheduling new books in between things, but I gotta get that reprint poll out. So the books tomorrow will be reprints. The books on Sunday will be reprints, and a big one on Tuesday will be a reprint. That one's by itself, and I wanted to announce that one by itself because it's such a big deal. And then after that, we'll get to the new books. So if you have everything, I'm sorry. If you don't have everything, ooh. Kind of sound was that? Ooh,
like it cracked.
Congrats to the best YouTube family and YouTube channel out there. Also for always keeping X-Men alive. That's right, baby. They ain't going nowhere. Thank you so much. Hey, Omar and Mel, congrats. How are you doing, Paulie Lopez?
Let's see. Who's excited about buying a cross-gen Omni?
This guy. Who doesn't like cross-gen? Juan Carlos was asking something else too here.
Jeff, thank you. Marmite on toast. Marmite. Is that how you say it?
Marmite?
On toast separates dweebs from the heroes.
Marmite?
I don't remember what that is.
What is that, a Pokemon?
Jeff?
Is that a Pokemon?
No.
Magnemite?
It's like a jelly thing. Here, where's the question?
Juan Carlos was up here.
Okay.
What are the chances that we get a Civil War omnibus with all the tie-ins, like Frontline? I think that will come. I mean, that's one of the, what did I say? Out of all the events they haven't collected yet, Secret Wars was out there, 2015 Secret Wars. They haven't collected Civil War. Fear itself, I guess they could collect with the Fearless and all the other tie-ins. I mean, there are other events, but I didn't think anybody cared. What was the Chaos one? The Hercules book? I love that one. The Chaos War? I don't think anybody cared about that event, but it was an event.
Let's pretend it's Thursday. What is it? Marmite, if I'm saying it correctly, is a savory spread made with yeast extract, and it's British.
Let's pretend it's Thursday. What is it? What are we asking about, Cody? Is it true that part of the 80K celebration is the announcement of the Dark? Oh, I wish. Dark Hawk Omni, congrats. You get the standard for having a great YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Louise. And while I have people here, I did want to say that on Thursday, I had to move things around. So on Thursday, I'm actually announcing a bunch of trades and collected editions with my buddy Curtis from the Epic Marvel podcast and my buddy Peter M, who's been hiding for a while. People have been asking him when he's coming back to the channel. He's coming back, and it's going to be at 1 p.m. on Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. We're announcing the books that aren't epics. So they're like the fatties is what I call them. The fatties, the thickies, the thicks, and the gallery edition is what I want to, and I want their, opinions on them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That will be a live episode at 1 p.m. I had to move my hidden gems to next week, but it's still coming. I promise. Happy 80K. Care to share a favorite experience that you two have shared while on this channel?
Tyler, thank you.
That's a good question. I'll let you go first, baby.
Oh goodness. How about the way this is worded, a favorite experience?
Sure, a favorite, just one.
It doesn't have to be the favorite.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misread that.
Interviewing Elsa.
Twice, right?
Yeah. And man, at New York Comic Con, the what's it called was so big. The artist alley, I didn't get all the way through because I was trying to find her because she was like on one thing. It said that she was there, and then her name was on another thing. Guys, go check out her channel. She's so awesome. The artiste.
She's working with Tom Taylor. The next book comes. No, Tom. Is it Tom Taylor? Whatever. Yeah, I think it is Tom Taylor. Her book comes out this month. So. Unstoppable Bar's going to bed, everybody, with her toast.
What about you?
I mean, I've gotten to interview a lot of my favorite creators. Like, it's Chris Claremont 3 times. Elvira. Oh my gosh, Elvira. That was a dream. That was crazy. Todd McFarlane. And then Todd McFarlane actually reaching out to me for advice. That was insane. I don't know. I don't know if I have a lot of favorite moments doing this channel. Building the community and seeing it grow, and then like seeing the people talk to each other and treating each other kind. I like that. Marmite is kryptonite for half of human society. So that's what I love.
Everlasting.
That's it. Love Everlasting.
They're on their last issue.
Okay. Well, the trade paperback is coming out this month.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't
or at least it was solicited.
Because I get her emails, right?
And, she's emailing you.
Yes, her personal from Substack.
Yeah, Elvira was crazy, Josh. Tina texted me going, "I hate you so much. I've had a crush on her since I was a little girl."
She said, "I love you too, Omar."
Oh my God.
I love you. I love you. You got this far.
Look, let me tell you something. You got one shot at Elvira to tell her you love her. You'll take it.
All right. So, what advice did you give to the Todd father?
I told him the same advice that I would give anybody that's publishing these things. Just because they were only going to do trade paperbacks, and I said, "Thank you so much." First of all, is that a show? Because I need to check that out. Okay. So I told him, I was like, if you're going to reprint them, then there are different collectors out there. And I promise you that if you pre-print the deluxe editions, the standard, the oversized hardcovers, and the deluxe editions, the big ones, people will buy them. People will still buy them because they only wanted to do trade paperbacks. I'm like, those trade paperbacks will sell, and they will still sell because they were trying to do the compendiums. And they're like, yeah, but we have this new format that we think people would like more. And I'm like, and the people that will buy those compendiums because they're cheaper, they're $60 for 50 issues, they will still keep them. But the fans that love your artwork will want your artwork in oversized format. Mm-hmm. So he was like, all right, well, let's see what happens. And then I got the schedule, and they told me I couldn't say anything, and that was awesome. And then it became a nightmare last December for retailers because like these deluxe editions were everywhere, and nobody could order them because of the whole thing that happened, happening between Diamond and Image, but they came out. So I'm very happy that he took my advice, and that's amazing. I'm a fan from China. I was hoping Marvel can make a Civil War omnibus. Love the event, but a completed omnibus would be great. I think it would take two, honestly. I think it would take two omnis to do the whole event justice. Even three if they pad it out. Has Todd gotten back to you about your advice, whether it paid off or not? No, he's a busy guy. It's okay. I'm just a guy on YouTube, and he's the Todd father. He bought 2 world record-breaking baseballs. He ain't got time for me.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Because the other one, you remember that? Like, the other one broke the record. He's like, oh, I'm buying that one too. So many Saturday morning breakfasts made with you guys, talking collected editions with the Minties. Thanks so much. I'm looking forward to your near mid future. Thank you so much, man. And that is so kind. What are you doing?
Chilling the spine.
Oh, somebody wanted to see the spine of Warlock.
You interviewed Chris Claremont in person.
Yeah, right? I did. And we got
kicked. Show you one of his glory books. Nothing gross. Art without dialogue yet.
Since he scripts Marvel style. Fun experience for us ex-geeks. I interviewed him in person once when we were at the hotel, and we got kicked out of the hotel because people were like, yeah, but some guy was like, you're not supposed to be filming here. And I said, do you know who this is? And Chris being Chris, he was like, no, it's okay. We can get up and go. I'm like, what the heck, man? I got it approved by, that was like, I got it approved by that guy and this other manager from the hotel. So I can say that I got kicked out of a hotel with Chris Claremont. That's on my resume. Omar's favorite thing about this channel is laughing at my pain due to the lack of Iron Man omnis. I got you Invincible Iron Man reprint, and if people buy it, you know what that means, man. Happy 80,000. Thank you so much, Alan. Thanks for all you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much for the super chat, brother.
And we have another super chat.
Oh, my buddy Max. Thank you for being a good friend and having a channel that's almost as good as
being a friend.
I ain't reading that, okay?
That's almost as good as Omni Dogs.
Plus, check out his channel that has nothing to do with comics, but he's got a man with a beautiful voice singing and creating music.
Guitar.
And creating music.
Okay.
And also, I
should say that a grade school classmate caught the first record-breaking McGuire ball.
Oh, okay. Well, look how we're all connected. And I do love Omni Dog, by the way. I invited him on, but he's busy with his daughter. So, daughters take precedence over doing a show with your friend. I agree with that.
Score goal, please. So sad it's been delayed by a month on my side.
When is it? Is it in March now? Is that when it's coming? Just joining for a second to say congratulations on the 80K. I love your Jim Lee Wolverine, by the way. Love your videos, old and new. You have really guided me on my first year of omnibus collecting. Congratulations on your first year.
Because of health issues, I can't draw. Drawing is my life, but because of your channel, I found a new love, comic books. So thank you so much. By the way, I'm pretty broke right now.
I am so sorry. Wait, so
you're unable to draw?
That's horrible. And was that your means? Like, is that how you got money? Was drawing? Is that why you're broke? Is that what you're saying? Because that sucks.
Well, because of the haha, I think it's because you advertised and reviewed a bunch of books.
Okay. If that's the case, then
I think that's the case.
But if it's the case because you can't draw anymore, then that really sucks. And I'm so sorry.
You let us know. Imperial Chosen One.
Look at that.
Thank you. This channel is the only reason I'm on YouTube. Dang! The Onslaught story was actually what got me into Omnis. Can we expect the road to Onslaught Omni?
Thank you so much. You know my story with Onslaught, right? Like, that's the reason why I stopped reading comics. It's a big gap filler, so I hope it comes. I'm serious. Like, I hope it comes out one day. Not in these round of announcements, so I'm sorry to give your hopes up, but not in this round of announcements. Maybe the next? We'll see. I'll push it. I'll hint it at David. Because sometimes I have to remind him of stuff. Like, when I'm like, hey, man, remember when you said we were going to get a Defenders 2? And he's like, oh, I said that? And I'm like, yeah, about a year ago. He's like, okay, I'll fix. I'm not sure why I'm whispering. I'm not physically whispering. It's an email going back and forth. Sergeant Savage, what's up, man?
It's on vacation in Madrid.
Dude,
have fun.
I have friends in Madrid. Simon. Oh, I miss that guy. Dude, since we were talking about interviews, Don Rosa mentioning that you were one of the few people that actually recognized them there. It was the funnest. That was crazy. Right? So I'm actually reaching
out of the restaurant. in Louisville, Kentucky, to like Don Rosa. And he was like, "What?"
I think he was with his sister. And he's like, "I can't believe you recognize me. You're like the second."
He had a duck.
He had his
jacket
the,
on.
The,
he
had his jeans.
I recognize the back of your head.
Yeah, like a creepo. Of course, I sound like a creep when I talk to Don Rosa.
I
swear I don't have a windowless van. I'm not gonna kidnap old man and please. But he was so sweet. He was like, "I don't have anything to sign for you," and I'm like, "I wasn't expecting that. I just wanted to say hi." And he emailed me, and it's funny how it all works out, right? Like he emailed me going, "You got my attention," because I did it wasn't an overview of his book. It was the overview of my Karl Barks collection. He was like, "Now you got to keep in mind, Don Rosa, like he's an older gentleman, and he speaks his mind. So to get his attention, like doing a historical like overview of Karl Barks and the importance of Karl Barks in comics, he was like, that was really, what did he say? He was like, that was really well done. He said, you actually know what you're talking about. And then he corrected me a couple times. He's like, but actually, this is what it is.
Every conversation he corrects you.
But I'm okay with that. That's just who he is.
Oh, wait, did you say the bit about how the email just said, Omar, you have my attention?
I'm looking for Omar. He has my attention. Which is a very old man email to write. So awesome. He invited me over to interview, and then we had COVID, of course, 2020 shut down the world. And here we are. So I'm going to email him back. So.
Nick and says New Warriors.
Oh, yes, Nick. My dude. Love you guys. Keep on Rick rolling. Is that Rick rolling? What is that, Melanie? Help me.
Relocking.
We're relocking, brother. We are relocking.
That right there. What's
Thank you. And yes, New Warriors forever, baby. Somebody said David Gabriel mentioned not that one. No, he didn't. Somebody actually reminded me of one. What's up, Eddie Brock? How you doing, brother? Thank you so much. And to the person that was saying something about David's promise, I have to be reminded too. Congratulations on the 80,000. Thank you for all the entertainment, making my wallet cry and introducing me to Berserk. Any chance for a Middle West reprint? Image hardly does those reprints unless there's a high enough demand. But I do have a contact over there that she's super sweet, and she got a big promotion, and she doesn't get back to me as much as she used to. But I can always ask if they have any plans.
Ken, thank you so much for the super.
Oh, thank you, Ken. Harryman.
I wish that we could see what it is, but I'm giving you Deadpool. I love that part of the movie.
That was a good part. He was singing a good song.
Were you talking about New Spoon Channel?
No, somebody else was asking that David said something. Hold on, go back up for a second. My left up a little bit because I'm going to do a super chat in the next live chat. Now I spend my money on X-Men, the animated series omnibus. That's okay, my brother. Thank you. I'm glad you're getting books that you love, though. I think it was a Mark Grunwald omnibus is what they said. I was reading out of the corner of my eye. Greens from Berlin, congrats, on 80,000. Do you have any news for Amazing Spider-Man by Straczynski Volume 2 reprint? I don't, but in a couple of weeks, you all can vote on the books that you all want reprinted the most. So you get 5 votes. So your top 5, and it's a chart, right? Like it's your first vote will have the most power. Is that the right word I'm using here?
The most weight.
I haven't eaten dinner.
The most weight.
The most weight. There, weighted voting is what it's called. Thank you, Melanie.
Yay! I knew a word.
Actually getting some help with some of my viewers that are helping me put that together. So that should be out in a couple of weeks. I have to announce
on the
those
channel. I'll make a video.
Yeah. So you come back to the channel. I'll be like, "Oh, these books are out of print," and then you vote. I'll have the link, and you vote. And good luck. Seriously, because I mean, it's wonderful that they've listened so far to. It's
really cool. Do you think Transmet will ever get an Omni treatment?
Yeah, I think that will come one day. But I think they'll do the reprint of the Absolutes first. Any news on what issues will be collected in the Sandman Mystery Theater Volume 1? Will it be worth buying?
Doesn't the Shadow know?
No, the Shadow doesn't know. The Shadow doesn't know. Is that not in the... I thought I put that in the solicitations. I'm so sorry. If I didn't, then I don't know. No, I don't know that. Tomb of Dracula, Volume 2. We say that every year, Oxmead Pete, and every year we fall short. Wolverine by Jason Aaron needs to make it on the... Oh, I mean, it will... Everything that's out of print will be on that list. That's why I say I have to make the video announcement first of books are coming back to print so I can take them off. And you all don't waste a vote on something that's coming back to print.
I read this as They Might Be Giants version of celebration. Little bit better and ready for some. And then I had, when I was homeschooling and I had Lydia, what was that mathematical term? And I had her do a little song, but to that tune. Those were the days. Let's see. So, what about Ultimate Power? What about
Ultimate Power? That wasn't an omnibus, though. That wasn't even completed, was it?
Silicon said, honestly, his channel is what made me start my own talking about comics, and it got me way too many books that I wasn't planning on. My wallet's not a big fan of you guys, but you're great.
Oh, thank you, and I'm so sorry for your wallet.
Hi, Joey.
Hey, Joey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. You take care, buddy. David Gabriel, no, he did not.
He didn't talk about
No, he did not, James. Quit spread. Don't click on James' name anymore. We know this. Omar, how do you feel about Mark Miller's writing? Is it just Civil War you don't like, or is wow you want the truth, or is he another? I've never been a fan. His Ultimate X-Men, his Civil War, his Authority was a lot different than Ellis's Authority. I just, it just wasn't for me. I get why people like it. My biggest issue, and this is just my personal opinion, is that he can only write 3 characters and those attitudes of those characters. And while it works on some characters, it does not work on others. So I'm really happy that, his books do well, and he's got a huge, huge following, and not only movies, but a bunch of Netflix shows coming. So it's great. Now, I'm not going to say every book was bad, because I did enjoy Red Sun. I did enjoy that one.
Josh, thank you, Mel, for all the help you have given my project. Thank you both for interviewing me twice. Thank you, Omar, for giving me something to listen to while I draw. Thanks all for the community. Oh, you're welcome, Josh.
Andrew's making my phone vibrate. Stupid Andrew. Said he can't join on camera, but he's in the chat. Smash that like button. Don't forget about Patreon members. Thank you so much, Josh.
Thank you. And here we go. She's coming at you. She's coming at you. Okay, just hold your horses. I got
just need a refill. Okay. Show me on Alf where he. No, we're not showing that one.
Wait, what is that from?
Carlos decided cheese. We have a cheese.
Now some chocolate cookie. Oh, that sounds good.
Carlos, I ain't eating dinner. Why are you making
chocolate? Oh, I ate some today. Oh, so good, so good.
I ain't eating dinner, man. You're making me hungry. Congratulations, you're the reason I got into comics, and particularly Omnibus. Thanks for all the content. Thank you so much. My favorite NMC moments are the monthly release videos of Omar's reaction reading some mature manga title. So I don't know. This is a little behind the scenes. So as I'm doing these, I get like a database of all the books that are coming out. Manga's the exception because Otaku, I can't remember the website that I use. They actually have them already there. So I look at some of the titles and I'm like, I want to get demoted in February because February sucks for money too from YouTube, but Blank Fight Island, and I'm like, that's not real. And then I look at the cover and I'm like, oh my gosh,
that is didn't read that.
Yeah, how did we not read that for Patreon?
Adam's saying, I saw you established a connection with DC's collected edition. Did you talk to them at all about their propensity to cancel books or collected series?
I did. That was one of the big issues that, I was like, I don't want people to lose faith in what DC is doing. But I got 5 emails from them going back and forth. And then I emailed them again last Friday and I haven't heard back. So who knows? I'm here. So whenever they're ready to talk. I'm not ignoring you, Josh. You're nice. Miller's Jupiter's Legacy.
Oh, wait.
What was that? Miller's Jupiter's
Legacy was cheesy. They should have learned into the cheesiness a la
Power Rangers. In the show? Yeah, because that show was not that good. Still impatiently.
Just want to say that before you only read the big 2 before you I only read the big 2, and because of you I've now found a love for so many other publishers and not just superhero theme. I love all Brubaker.
I'm so glad you
Brubaker is what's the word?
Good. He is
popular amongst book club folks. Oh, Tom, wait, let me answer this really quick. I'm an English teacher. I'm not a math teacher. However, I kind of get it. I think it's actually new math's kind of good. Like explaining.
Oh, what is that? Core math?
Core math. I know it's an unpopular opinion.
I get why they're doing core math because old math used to be about memorization, right? New math is about why it works a certain way. But not everybody's going to be an engineer.
Like, no, that's true. That's
just
true.
Saying.
But
come on now, teacher.
Then if you don't introduce it when you're young,
it does open up that part of the brain.
So maybe somewhere in the middle, right? Like a compromise.
I just better. One of these kids that are learning core math better create some kind of time machine. Is all I'm saying. Happy 80th.
Now, my knowledge of extensive is not extensive on core math. It's just my impression. Tyler, whatever. Happy 80th birthday.
Really?
Can't think of anyone else who is young as you for such an old age. You deserve it. Tyler,
I have pitched an unboxing of toys to Tyler for months now, and he keeps turning me down. He's too busy. He's like, my channel's growing. I'm sorry. I'm busy taking toy photography lessons. I don't have any time to do unboxing of toys with you. This is what he told me. Do I dress more casually with each 10K?
Yeah.
Yeah, next time it'll be my undershirt.
The dress.
By the time we get to 100K, it might just be swimsuit. I don't know, man.
No, that's not. Yeah, guys, look, John appreciates you, Tyler. We appreciate you. Tyler's a good
one guy appreciates you, Tyler.
Whatever. Here.
Thank you, Dana.
I got to get something. Read this.
You guys are essential viewing for anyone who loves comics, the best on YouTube. Thanks for everything you do. Looking forward to the reprint poll. I thank you so much. Before you hold this up,
wait, you got to show a gift. Come on now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm slacking. There you go. You Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Okay. Now, before you show this, I do have to tell the story because there was a young lady that got offended with this mouse pad because she said that it's hard for women to get into comic books because of something like this. But
wait, I'm trying to find the comment. He was asking if I got rid of it.
No, she's right here.
Right there.
All right, so
I was thinking about the shadowing today. Honestly, I was like, one boob's bigger than the other.
Okay, well, that's the way it is, right? I mean, in real life. So here's the thing with the story behind this. My friend Tina and her wife got me this, so of course I'm gonna have it on my channel. This is they could not find. I did ask, for just coming out clean. I did ask for Nightwing's butt, but they could not find me Nightwing's butt because I'm an equal opportunist guy. I'm not, So I got Poison Ivy, which is not even one of my favorite characters, but yeah, sure, I'll take it. It is good on your wrist.
Like it does feel good, like genuinely. Like it could be anything.
These are like sandbags. These don't feel good.
Okay, Michael Scott.
It's not Michael Scott. It's his character, 40-year-old virgin. Omar, we already created the perfect time machine. Somebody asked him, yes, time flies. Andrew, this is my buddy from Nearman Collective who could not be here on camera.
He is there.
But he's there for some reason. That's okay. Maybe he's taking his lady out to dinner. We used to make silly movies, including Time Flies, when you're in control of it, and witty titles.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Tyler's yelling. He's I'm ready to do them anytime on Omnidog's channel. Is that mouse pad for sale? Hey,
mouse pad's not for sale.
I don't know where they got it. I bet you just.
I don't know where she got
booby mouse pads.
Yeah, they looked up boobymousepads.com. I made it. About to do the paperwork at work.
But continue now.
Thank you, Jacob.
Cheers to you both and the hard work you do. We appreciate it, and I personally am grateful for you helping my collection. You're welcome.
I'm grateful for you.
Dump wing mouse pad. Man, people are really liking that mouse pad.
Okay, well, I mean, I can sign it and we'll auction it off for charity.
My wife works in school with younger kids, K through 3rd. Even the teachers scratch their heads at a lot of the new math. So we show her some things. Mr. Incredible, math is math. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Bar really likes that mouse pad. I ain't selling it to Bar. Could Marvel do? Let's see what John Carlos is saying up here.
Okay, and then reply.
Sure. Could Marvel do an Indiana Jones comics if they wanted to? I think that's a licensing thing right now because I know it's an acquisition, but it's also a licensed product because it's George Lucas. So
be careful, Kal-El.
Hey, be careful. I'm glad you're here, Kal-El, but don't wreck. But make sure you hit that like button before you wreck, okay?
Finish what you were saying.
I'm broke because I bought a lot of books.
Wait,
okay.
Did you finish what you were saying?
I think so. I haven't eaten dinner and I did drink wine. So what was I saying?
You were answering
Giancarlo's. Oh, I think it's a licensing thing, so they have to get things approved first, right? So we will see. I
bought a lot of books.
Here's a big hint,
drawings, but my job is chalkier. Okay.
Oh, okay. There's a huge announcement that's coming that's been I've known about for 3 years and I couldn't say a word. And it's not the box set before people go on about the box set.
Wait. Is this what we were talking about earlier? You said you didn't know?
I can't tell you. I can't tell anybody.
You lied to me?
I signed an NDA. I can't tell anybody.
I'm not going to tell anybody.
You can tell David.
Okay, like that Seinfeld episode, it's just assumed that you will tell the person you're married to.
No way. Goes to the grave with me. But anyway,
I'm going to text David and ask him to tell me.
He's not going to tell you.
There. Oh,
you're going to get him. Now. This is too much wine for you. Everyone at home, love you too, apart from my wallet and my poor sagging shelves. I'm so sorry for your shelves. For the love of comics, congrats. Again. Thank you so much.
Ting.
You get Alf.
Because Alf is awesome.
I don't have cranberry juice, Omar. What's your thoughts on bourbon and orange juice? I'm okay with that.
There's a Deadpool booby mouse. That's what I say. Booby mouse.
I'm an equal opportunist kind of guy. If they got me a Nightwing butt pad, I'd use that too. And then guys can yell at me going, how dare you sexualize men? And I'll be like, I'm so sorry. My friends got this for me, so I have to have it on my videos. The bickering oh gosh.
I just announced the Seinfeld.
You don't even tell Melanie. I'm disappointed.
Wait, isn't that like people like respect you?
No, man, if you're in the CIA or FBI, you don't tell your spouse anything that could jeopardize her life. I'm doing her a favor.
Have you read the Metal Gear Solid comics?
I have. Who was the artist on that? Not Steve Wood. Pete Wood? Nope.
Steve Winwood.
No, it was back in the heart. Look, Edgar's here. He's been back there for an hour.
Hey.
Andrew?
I can only join for a second. I'm literally cooking dinner right now, but I wanted to say hi and congratulations and love y'all. This is awesome.
Oh,
well, man, much love back to you. What are you making us?
I am making lots of good stuff for you. It's exactly what you want. It's hot dogs with mayonnaise.
Oh, God.
And
why would you throw mayonnaise in there?
Yeah, it's actually a mayonnaise soup. It's great. You'd love it.
Oh, mayonnaise soup. What is wrong with you? You just made half of the audience throw up with that. Especially the ones that live overseas are like, mayonnaise, what's wrong with these people?
So 114 people.
Hey, thank you, man. You were a big part of this, brother. So I'm just glad you were able to chime in for a second.
Yep, no problem. I'm glad to join. I gotta run. Y'all have fun. Hi to everybody.
Ashley,
Michael's saying it's your famous hot dog recipe.
By Andrew. Somebody said I love mayo with hot dogs.
No, that's
Ashley Wood. Thank you so much. I knew it was a Wood. I just couldn't remember who it was. He says David Gabriel would be so proud of me right now. I remain my cool. This is the coolest Saturday morning stream ever. Thank you, Robert Marquez. I'm so glad you were here, brother.
Oh, dude, I ate Miracle Whip until like 3 months ago. Like we only had Miracle Whip in the house, and then his brother every time he came over, I was like, "You don't have any mayonnaise," so he buys a thing of mayonnaise. We've got like 5. I'm like, "Well, I guess I'll eat it now."
So the story behind mayonnaise is, stereotypically speaking, Latinos don't like mayonnaise. So when my brother, who's adopted and white, came over, he's like, "Where's the mayonnaise?" Both of my mixed kids went, "What's mayonnaise?" You remember that? He looked at the fridge.
No,
and both of my kids were like, "What's mayonnaise?" And Tommy was like, "I'm going to teach you all what mayonnaise is. It's the most delicious fruit God gave us." Oh.
Hey, yeah. Add me to the NDA.
Does this mean you have to add mayonnaise to all NDAs now? No, it does not.
Hey, yeah, European with mayonnaise on French
fries. Yeah.
Poutine, Canadian.
I forgot. I mean, in Peru, we did have, what was it called? Salchipapa. And it did come with like a little bit of mayonnaise and mustard and stuff like that. Yeah. No, so you get the play for every 20,000 of subscribers.
100,000.
I hope not.
Miracle with the Tuna is the bomb. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Now they're all talking about mayonnaise. Look, in the EU, we eat fries with mayonnaise because you guys are civilized and for some reason haven't been introduced to ketchup. American mayonnaise makes angels weep.
Hey, Kane, how are you?
How are you doing, Kane? Mayo and ketchup. Yes, salchipapa. I'm eating. What are you eating one tonight? Look,
Whoa,
Diego's eating salchipapa right now.
wow.
When I look, I need the can. I need the can from Always Sunny.
Watch out, watch
You know,
out.
I like to talk with my hands. It's a good idea to put one. The man has
Yes,
good
you're
ideas. The
right.
man has
We're
good
not
ideas.
debating that. We're not.
Sorry, we love Always Sunny, so that's one of our favorite episodes. When I read the Robbie Ghostwriter, I read it in Omar's voice. He's like my least favorite ghostwriter. I'm a fan of my dude Danny Ketch. In Sinaloa, Mexico, they add mayo in ceviche. Oh, why would you do that? I'm not judging, but why would you do that?
You're not judging.
We use mayo in dude. I didn't know you were from El Salvador. All these people. All right. Let's get to Caden, because Caden has been asking me, can you do the flash reading order part 3 since the new omnis are out? I have to do an updated reading order. Hey, Caden, how about that, buddy? I hope you've been well and you've learned how to stretch that spine, man.
So many people have opinions.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody
That's
really
awesome.
cared about ceviche.
Right, because we have viewers from around the world. So there's always different ways of eating.
Wait a minute. Now, in Ecuador, we put ketchup in ceviche.
Really? I don't think I'd like that. I like ceviche.
All right, I'm disappointing all the Latinos in the chat right now, telling me all these blasphemous things about what they're doing with their ceviche. We add mayo in our tuna. That makes sense, because then you get like tuna salad, right? I get that. But ketchup and ceviche, hot sauce, I get. That's
European mayo
tastes different though, so it makes sense as we use it more.
People in these countries, they're like,
there
are no mayo. There's no mayonnaise.
What's up, Jake?
What is this thing?
I'm gonna be on Jake's podcast in March on my birthday month. My buddy OmniDog was on there this past month in January. Sriracha mayo is best. I'll do some sriracha. Mayo talk is gonna get you to 85,000. You're welcome. Thank you, Andrew, for that. There's one guy in here that had one question about Omnis. This is his first live stream, and he's like, I'm so confused. I'm just going to step away. I'm going to ask somebody else.
Okay, Omar doesn't even use ketchup on hot dogs. It's only mustard.
No, I only use mustard, man. I'm old school. I'm with you. Ketchup is way better. I like ketchup with my fries, man. Ketchup is ceviche. That's why he's called Nasty Mint. Real Latino standing up now.
Jake's birthday is on the 11th, and my girlfriend told me she's taken all Omni deliveries I get this month until then as birthday gifts. Wow. We share a bank account. Yes, that's how you do it.
Shared bank accounts. Boy, do I have another channel for you.
Near Mayo Condition.
No, we're not starting that.
Omnibus.
Hey, Radu, how are you doing? Congrats on 80K and for introducing me to so many great comics. I'm still a newbie, but your videos help so much. Have you ever done a top 10 favorite comic artists? I've done a top 20 favorite comic artists 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago. I may update that too. Sometimes I like to go back and think, like, when people ask me, have you done this type of video? And I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, I should probably update that. Like my top favorites, non-superhero comics, probably update that. Where to start reading. I actually did a video on where to start reading Marvel comics. If you look at the playlist,
channel, even if you go to channel and then go to the little search bar within the channel and look up where to start reading Marvel comics.
Yeah. Or you can go to the playlist beginners. It's like a beginner's guide.
Anyone else coat the spine in mayo to prevent sagging?
Y'all need to stop this mayo talk. I ain't eating dinner yet. Because of you, Omar, I had to get a secret bank account. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. Andrew got into Western comics because of this channel.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, brother. This channel is criminally underrated. Thank you for that. Thank you. Raw Shark. He told you that stupid story. I'm going to kill Jet. I'm going to text him right now. Mayo of our dreams. Mayo
of your dreams come true.
Thanks for the pun.
You get Darcy.
You don't put Darcy. Never mind. You put mayo on Darcy. That came out the wrong way.
How about mayo plus cranberry juice?
He told you how I drink my whiskey too. What is wrong with that, man?
Jess is hanging out with his daughter.
Yes, Jess is with his kiddo, and then he's doing his live stream on Omni Bros Live, which we're gonna make sure we don't overlap with that. I've purchased so many Omnis I can't keep reading them all right now. Is there a risk of keeping them sealed? Only if you're worried about misprints, Scotty. And also, it's good to see you here, buddy. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel, man. You're a good guy. I'm OCD about that. Is what like, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to use that term lightly because there are some people that are actually diagnosed OCD, but I don't know, maybe it is. But I do like to open them up to make sure there's no misprint in my books. That's the only thing I worry about. Like, you put a book up on the shelf 3 years later, you're reading, and the last thing you want is like, oh my gosh, this has 5 different copies of X-Men 125 in there, which is a great issue. But still, like, it's misprinted, and that's the last thing you need, especially when you're reading it later on down the road.
Top 10 bookshelves, would it just be
K-Lags,
K-Lags,
Billies, the Talls. No, the Talls are not shelves. Those are for toys.
I'm OCD about using the term OCD.
You gotta be careful what you use these days there. Agree. Top 10 bookshelves. Okay, I'll do some research. This episode's brought to you by IKEA. Oh, I'll film in IKEA. I'll call them ahead of time. Hey, can I come here? Are these in stock? Who is this?
Will you not support me with
top 10 mayo brands? What is wrong with Kyle the Mighty?
Top 10 moving boxes.
I like that. I
There you
actually
go.
like that idea. Top 10 mayo brands.
Deadpool Samurai.
Yes, I have. And
Did you like it?
It's okay.
What's your opinion on Deadpool in general? My opinion is it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Right? I guess just with anybody, like writing humor. What was it that I laughed out loud? I don't remember the person. Anyway, the last Deadpool I read was funny. That doesn't help.
It's a good blurb to have on the back of a random book by my wife. 2001.
The last Deadpool issue I read was funny.
That has nothing to do with 2001.
It was in the one with Wolverine on the cover, and he's jumping. It's a train. It's in my classroom, and enemies of no. Acts of Evil. Acts of Evil? Is that a thing?
Acts of Evil? Acts of Evil.
No.
Which is a follow-up to the Acts of Vengeance.
Well,
sort of.
ACTS?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Who wrote a Deadpool thing?
A bunch of people did.
No, but Deadpool.
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay.
My buddy Omni Nation's yelling. So I think he's okay. Omar, listen here. Congratulations, my boy. 80,000, much deserved. Keep bringing amazing content. I will forever be a fan. You as well, Melanie. Oh, thank you. I thought you were about to teach me something. Like, listen here. What we need here is a Hulk by Bruce Jones omnibus. That's where I thought you were going with that. We need a top 10 mayos. No, we do not. Top 10 most wanted discontinued IKEA. How are you doing, JT? I will never forget JT for praying to the gods to win 2 Omnis, and he won. And I had to ship those books, and the books got sent back to me, and I had to reship them again. So God bless you, brother. Mel and Omar, congrats on 80K. I love listening to you too. Much love from Seattle. Thank you so much. Is that where you are, Forsaken? That's like what's Seattle. Up. We love Seattle.
It didn't rain the whole week we were there, and I got sunburned, and it was like, what, October? I don't know.
September.
Or it was.
And Melanie, any chins?
We could do another book club for My Hero Academia manga. I'm bummed I missed out on the last one. My Hero Academia is my favorite current gen series. I am so sorry to hear that. We did we did that in December, and I'm still reading it. I read it when I eat, and Omar's like, "You're reading my manga while I eat."
I don't sound like that.
I'm volume 14, but yeah, it for a little bit it was getting on my nerves, and then I really like it. So I could always put it like in the voting again. I can't be a dictator and like say we're doing it, but I'm so sorry you missed it. Yeah, I like it. It's a good manga. So which one were you pointing at, baby?
Oh, I'm pointing at a bunch of them. There's Rafael Miranda was talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sorry, Green Lantern Corps by Peter Tomasi, 2 volumes. He announced it on Twitter, which I'm so excited for. He's been talking about that for years, and hopefully this time it will be real. Well, since you brought that up, yes, Marvel. I want my Hulk by Bruce Jones. That's right, baby. That's a huge gap filler, man. I mean, that goes all the way from the Burning. Dude, how about that? I love that Omni. I know it's not the best run, but to a lot of us, dude, what's up, Noir Wolf, fellow Versailles?
You stole my line. I was waiting for you to stop talking.
I'm sorry. I never stopped. It's a huge gap filler for people that love Hulk, right? So we have Peter David ends with volume 4. Then we get this John Byrne, Ron Garney, Joe Kelly book. And then that takes us all the way to the Bruce Jones era. So then we need a Bruce Jones omnibus, and that takes us to the Greg Pak era of Planet Hulk. Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Like that to me.
That thing now.
No, I'm good. That means a lot to me. Like people thought ahead of time, so like mapping and everything. So I'm glad for that one. While it's not the best run, it means a lot.
Thank you for asking. The book club is on the $7.77 tier on our Patreon, which also gets you access to the Ask Me Anything, which we need to put the poll up for this month for when the date and time for the next Ask Me Anything, and Discord, all the other rewards from the previous tiers. But yeah, so this month, excuse me, we are going to be reading Sarah by Garth Ennis, and the person, I got the wrong person
Steve
because
Epting.
I copy and pasted from Amazon.
Which did not give Steve Epting
And
credit.
after this live, I'm going to post whichever vote won for the date and time.
No. After this post, I get to post the early access video for tomorrow. You can post it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Well, thank you. Thank you for permission.
I'm glad you mentioned.
But thank you for asking. And Adam, he put up a tour of
December.
The comics, right?
The collected editions,
but not the manga.
Manga's in March. I'm getting my buddy Ryan to film that.
Are you going to include the figures as well?
No, probably not.
I think you should.
I mean,
just do a whole other video of the figures.
But this is a collected edition.
So people
look, this is something we can talk about after hours.
Thank you, Scotty G. Congrats on 80K.
Thank you, brother. Scotty's a good dude.
Omar, Melanie, and the gang. There we go. Such a tremendous accomplishment, and so happy to be part of this family.
I'm glad you're here. Dude, is that your car? Can you come pick me up? We go for a ride if that's your car. That's all I need is a ride.
Oh, Batman Beyond Omnibus. That would be cool.
What's up, Zachary Petter? How are you, dude?
And Kane was asking, I have not read the Wheel of Time novels to begin with. Sorry, disappointment. But I didn't know there was a graphic novel adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that coming out? From what I've read,
I don't know when it's coming out.
It's close to the novel, so I guess it's already out, right? I mean, I know it is highly praised. You read some of it, right?
I read the first 4. My buddy Michael Knight was huge into Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. And I always wanted to go back and revisit it, even though he didn't get to finish it, right? It was Brando Sando got to finish it. So I don't know, maybe one day when I retire from reading comics. But this is what I love doing right now, so I'm okay with that.
Megan Stripster, thank you.
What the
impression of Omar complain about reading when you eat was spot on.
that sounds nothing like me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we want your statues. You showed them off.
I don't have statues. I sold them off, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
I have figures. Nobody wants to see figures. I have a lot of.
No, you've got a couple of statues. Cammy. She's a vegan.
Actually, my buddy sent me that. One of our wonderful viewers sent me that. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know.
Good, Rissart. Oh, and Scotty G says that is his Mustang. So, I'm sorry.
Come pick me up. Everything right?
Stang. Hey, Ben. What's up, Omni? Time to celebrate 80K. What an amazing number. It is amazing.
I don't know why he's calling me. So, I'm going to call him back.
Okay,
make sure it was agreed with my dad.
Chuck Dixon did the Wheel of Time graphic novel some years back. Oh my goodness! Wait, what?
Not Chuck Austin. Okay. Chuck Dixon. That's different. That's different.
I was thinking of Chuck. I thought you were making a joke about Chuck Austin on Amazon with his very. Honestly, the Chuck Austin titles are very similar to manga adult titles, aren't they?
He wrote everything.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Omar just gained 1,000 points of awesomeness. You're friends with Knight Rider?
I am. No, that guy's. Melanie and Omar, speaking of books without pictures, have either of you read The Name of the Wind? Andrew has.
Listening to the audiobooks again for the umpteenth time. You know what?
How many is that?
Our
Corey Long, Omnis Are Forever. No lie was told. That's right. This is from Walt's Comic Shop. You can get it from there. If you live in Europe, we're not doing sponsors this time. We're just making it about you all and kind of having a relax. But Walt's a good guy, and he sent me a hoodie and a shirt.
I made the mistake of taking a second to gather my thoughts. So what I was saying was that I was just teasing you. Our family, they did a little book club of their own for The Name of the Wind, but I was too busy to join in. So. That was it.
Dude, comic book. How have you been, brother? Are you still making videos? Because I would have reached out to you for that video we did last year, man. I didn't know if you were still making videos or not. But Comic Book Haley's a good guy. Been following us for a long time. Cute little kids in his channel. Not just random kids from the neighborhood. I want that. Which chair you want? You want mine or Melanie's chair?
Yours. You're
Ryan,
the one that got up. It's a secret lab chair.
Everything has a price. Everything has a price. Everything must go for auction. For what's it called? For a good purpose.
My therapist has a gaming chair that she sits into.
Dude, who emailed me?
Secret lab chair though.
So here's a little behind the scenes on near mint condition and how I decide to go about things. And I don't think sometimes it's the best way to do it. Biggest point in my life was what? Was the audiobook for G.I. Joe issue 21. Shut up, Michael Evan. That's a silent issue. That's why he's making that joke.
Oh,
Michael, thank you so much.
What were you saying?
Congratulations, Omar Holland and Melanie on 80K glorious subs. Your kindness and enthusiasm is the secret sauce. When will you start reading the roll call of all 80,000 subscribers?
Like the 20-minute Lord of the Rings credits.
Yeah. So a little behind the scenes on sponsors, right? Once you on YouTube and you get over so many subscribers, you get the most silliest like people like actually like wanting you to sponsor them, even though they have nothing to do with comics, like the Shaving Club or soaps. But you know, I get it. People gotta eat. People gotta do whatever they do, and if this is their main way of making money, then of course they gotta get subs. Especially the way that YouTube changed things. So here's the thing: we were approached by Whatnot back in November, and we kept going back and forth with like, look, I don't sell things on my channel. I'm not the face of like, hey, come and buy this. I think it's wonderful, and I'll be happy to share a link. But they kept going back and forth with like, we need you to like, remember that contract they wanted us to sign? We need you to do this and this. And I just didn't feel comfortable. But I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And in the end, I kind of decided, you know what? This is just for me. Like, yes, I could use the money, but it just doesn't fit what I'm trying to do. Maybe one day when I talk about where to find books like that are out of print. But that's kind of the things that happen like behind the scenes. But the one that I got this week was from Levi jeans. And I'm like, you know what? I could use some new jeans. And I'd be okay standing up doing announcements. Yo, I'm wearing a suit up top and party down here. Because it's Levi Strauss and your Marvel Comics sponsoring this video for this particular announcement.
Levi's?
Yeah. Dude, because once you're an influencer, people start like, can you wear our clothing? We've been asked before, remember? Like watches and things like that. But you have to stop talking and be like, by the way, if you're interested in this watch, you should definitely check out.
That makes sense. Sorry, I'm just saying it from your point of view. Of course, you should say.
Oh, of course not.
But yeah, Manscaped, Fresh Balls. They reached out. That was a long time ago.
I could have used some of that.
What?
Who couldn't?
Me. What's big goal for the channel in 2023?
What's up?
Maybe you could just keep it.
What is the big goal?
That's a good question.
To get a working relationship with DC Comics.
Good answer. Good answer.
I don't like you know, I don't do this for free books. I do this to have a mediator between the fans and the publishers. Free books are a wonderful plus, don't get me wrong. But to have that voice to be the between, like, this is what people want. And to have the publisher go, okay, we actually take what you say seriously is a blessing. Like, I've had smaller publishers reach out to me and have asked for help. But to have DC actually have an ear and be like, okay, what's going on? Why are we so out of touch? That would be wonderful. Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Hey, oh yeah, and I want some free books too, of course. Who doesn't want free books? Right? Then I could give some more away. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think free books are a plus. But having a relationship with these people, oh my gosh, that would be wonderful. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. Button your fly, baby. You remember that? By the way, there's a video. I had to, like, you know how I'm always filming front, like I'm behind the camera. I'd have to walk in front of the camera. And by the way, if you're enjoying this omnibus, I filmed this all while wearing my Levi Strauss jeans.
Wait, he can be like Kramer, and you can't move.
I'm not not getting the freaking, what is it called? The tight jeans? What are those called?
I don't know. Skinny jeans.
Skinny. I ain't getting no skinny jeans. I'm a 45-year-old man.
David's asking, why do publishers stop printing? That's a good question.
That is a great question. You mean like certain books? Probably because they aren't selling, right? That's probably 9 times out of 10. If a book isn't selling, they're not going to keep it in print. So they'll keep books in print that are selling. Because I don't think any kind of business would keep making things that aren't selling, you know, whether it's a toy industry or video games. It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Some things will never change.
Okay, Tupac.
Just the way. Oh, yeah.
Are you doing the Tupac remix or are you doing the original song? Oh, the original song. I'm sorry. Uncanny Omar, with the Authority movie news, what can you say about Stormwatch and the Authority comic runs? Oh my gosh, the Authority is great. Stormwatch is good, but they'll never be able to reprint the Aliens Wildcat story that kills off half the cast. Unless you find it.
Wait, is there a Seinfeld where George complains about the button fly?
In a custom omnibus online that will cost you an arm and a leg, but this actually has the Aliens versus Wildcat story that kills off half the cast because, you know, it's licensed property, so of course they're not going to put it in there. But the Authority is great. I still like Planetary. That's still one of the best books, but oh my gosh, the Authority is great. The Authority was Ultimates before Ultimates was even a thing. It was cinematic. It was superheroes like you've never seen before. It was a dark side of things, like deconstructing superheroes, and oh my gosh, the ride was amazing.
Oh,
and I get it, you know, if you can't separate the artist from the art and you don't want to support Ellis, I completely respect that. But for the people that can, it is a freaking hell of a ride. For a butt that looks like Nightwing, see what? Are y'all making Levi jeans commercials?
You need a camera just on the jeans the whole time.
No, I'm not selling out like that. I didn't go with Whatnot. I'm not going to go with Levi jeans. I just thought it was like, that was the only one that came through going, you know, I could use some new jeans. How could I work this? How could I work the Levi? How could I work this into an omnibus overview? By the way, if you want to feel comfy while reading your Omni on top of you right here on your lap, you must buy these Levi jeans.
You won't have to worry about scratching. I don't know.
Top 5 Omnis that are so thick you could smite your enemies with
them. It's nice.
I will start with Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1. The second printing is thicker than the first printing. If anybody has it, you know what I'm saying. That book is thick. It's huge. Big Dang. Colossal Conan is huge. Yeah, it's big. I like that. How are you, brother? He joined us for our book club the last time we did God Country.
Let's see. Oh, man. That was funny. Keith saying, what Omni should I read between?
Thank you, Scott Green.
Sandman, Why the Last Man, or 100 Bullets?
Oh,
wait. Which Omni should I read next between Sandman, Why the Last Man, or 100 Bullets?
What are you going to say?
I've got Tom reading the question.
What are you going to say?
Oh, I haven't read 100 Bullets, so Why the Last Man.
All right.
I know the premise of 100 Bullets, which is cool.
How would you tell this man?
Who wrote 100 Bullets?
Brian Azzarello.
Oh, I don't know him. Okay.
Well, I don't know him personally either. But here, this is Keith. I'll be honest with you. The way I approach things, it might be the weirdest way of thinking. Keep that up for a second, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. So,
keep
your Ziploc bag of spaghetti. Was your big spaghetti policy? Okay. I don't know if anybody else thinks like me, Keith. But when it comes to certain books or certain anything, I must go through the not so good to get to the good, right? Because here's the reason. You want to go 100 Bullets, then Why the Last Man, then Sandman. Not because Sandman is the worst, but because Sandman is an experience that is so up here that once you're up here, you will judge everything you read after that by Sandman standards.
Whoa.
So if you read Why the Last Man or 100 Bullets after Sandman, you're going to be like,
whoa,
this book's a joke. But if you read it in the order that I gave you, you're going to love that. Like, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, 100 Bullets is awesome, which it is. It's one of my favorites. And so is Why the Last Man. But when you get to Sandman, that becomes something else. And I will warn you ahead of time, though, Sandman is praised by most people. So there are people that don't like it. So you may be one of those people. And you're going to be like, gosh, dang it, Omar led me the wrong way. I should have freaking put my Levi's jeans on and read Why the Last Man first.
Sandman. Just buy Sandman if you want to save money.
Sandman's an amazing experience, man. It's great. So that's the way I think. I do the same. My brother was like, why aren't you playing God of War? But instead I was playing like other knockoff games because I'm like, I got to go through these so I can appreciate how good God of War is. Because I know God of War, everybody praises it. That's just the way it is. Can you ban Jordan Thomas for saying that he couldn't get into Sandman after issue 30? I'm kidding.
But Jordan asked earlier, do you want Wolvie's healing factor or claws?
Healing factor. I'm 45 years old. Claws in my 20s when I was at bars trying to pick up chicks. You want to see a cool trick? Stick. Look at that. Who's gonna not like get a drink bought by a guy that can like make claws appear from his hands? Jordan has been with us for a long time. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. We don't agree on a lot of things, but that's okay. It's the beauty of life. You can have a difference of opinion and still get along. But he's wrong about Sandman. Sandman's
Oh, now
Sandman is the miracle whip of mayonnaise. Can that be put on a t-shirt? Because what does that even mean, Nick?
Oh my gosh, what's his name? The actor for Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
Thank you. I was like, Hugh Jackman accidentally stabbed Mystique's stunt double. And she was like, cool, I've been stabbed by Wolverine.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was like really bad.
Call me Wolverine because I love Jean. Levi's jeans, that is.
No, you say it wrong. You say it wrong. Call me Wolverine because I love Jean. Levi's jeans,
now,
that is.
I'm not saying there's never going to come a time when YouTube's like, money sucks, and I'm like, I'm going to sell out. But you don't judge me that hard. Remember the good times when you had Omar before he sold out. Also, what woman doesn't want knives up here at a bar?
Yeah.
Wait, right? Or man, whatever you're into, right? Like, who doesn't? Like, I bought Preacher Omnis after the Absolute one went out of print, so I double dipped to get the Absolutes. Now that is going back to print. Jake, the reason why I chose the Absolutes over the Omnis for Preacher is because I love Preacher. That's like one of my favorite books. Not just Vertigo books. It's one of my favorite books. And books. I realize it's blasphemous, so everybody's different. Some people can't read things like that. I respect that. But for me, it's one of my favorite stories. Oh my God, that ending still gets me. I love that. That is one of the most perfect endings of a book I've ever read in my life. So if it's important to me, or I like the artwork, that's why I have it in Absolute format, which is why I have Absolute Preacher. I don't know why I'm pointing back there.
It sounded like you were going to do like
Absolute Preacher.
That's why I wear
Levi jeans. That's why I have Absolute Preacher, and I also have Absolute Wildcats. Good art. Not the greatest story.
John's asking if you like Gundam. If so, do you prefer or the alternate universes?
Dude, Gundam? Are you serious? For me, my favorite one is G Gundam or Stardust Memories. Those are my favorite. So I guess UC. Some UC. That's hacks. That's hack. Nope, that is not
Communication.
Gundam. That's Gundam Wing. All the ladies love Gundam Wing and Rob. Gundam Wing had all the pretty boys. It's easier to watch Doom Patrol or read Doom Patrol. Talk about early Vertigo title. I really enjoyed the adaptation of Doom Patrol. I think it's one of the most underrated comic book adaptations out there. Doom Patrol is still one of my favorites, so I love it. Don't hate me, but Gundam Seed is the best. Everybody has a favorite Gundam.
Yeah, Newsfeed Channel. People were mentioning that earlier too, right? He's saying that imagine how much free publicity Levi's getting out of this stream.
Yo, for real, man.
Official sponsor.
G Gundam, dude, for real. Like Shining Finger. I love G Gundam. It's so cheesy. I don't care. Would be dope a TV show based on Transmetropolitan since the early 2000s. Patrick Stewart wanted to make a movie, Transmetropolitan, since he's a fan of the series.
Oh,
and
wow.
He wanted to play Spider Jerusalem? That's cool.
Do we get a cut? Yes, because that's our I'll tell you a secret.
Oh, Tina's here.
Oh, let me go. We share bank accounts.
Come in, Tina. I'll unlock it.
I told him our secret. Oh, yeah. She could just come on now. Look at this fancy technology. We share a
fancy technology. That's what Andrew said. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This technology was created like 15 years ago. Dog's going crazy. Tina, you better get in here and get in the chat. Do Mel and the Junior Mints get a cut of the videos? Yes.
She can answer the Gundam question. I already told them the secret.
Yes, they do. TikTok Tina.
You don't know what I told them.
You told them the secret that we share a bank account, Melanie.
Oh,
I listen to everything.
Right.
Take this, my love, my anger, and all of my sorrow. What are you singing, Josh? What is that? Bryan Adams? Yes, I love Bryan Adams. So good you leave your wife. Yes! He did. No. But to be fair, your wife was a clone of the woman you were supposed to be with, you know? Oh, is that a spoiler? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if that was a spoiler.
What are the top stories you come back to often? Oh, wait. Jason, before he answers this question, Tina, what's your favorite Gundam?
My favorite Gundam?
Mm-hmm.
Gundam Wing, because it's for the ladies.
Told y'all, Gundam Wing is for the ladies. And also for the ladies that like other ladies, not just ladies, apparently. Dude, did you not get the memo? I told you to come in here.
What?
I told you to jump in the chat. Were you at work?
I was what? Yeah, I was at work.
Ah, okay.
I just got off work at like 7:00.
Okay, so Melanie's getting another chair. God bless her. So what are your top stories you come back to often? I actually did a video on my most read books. And, you know, like things like Watchmen, I love to go back and revisit, or Sandman is another one that I go back to revisit. X-Men for me, God Loves, Man Kills. What are you doing?
Oh, letting Heather know I'm here?
Oh, you're...
Here, let me do that.
Does she have one of those disgusting tears?
Disgusting tears.
Who are we talking about? Dark Side Studio. Like Tina's been in prison? Is that what you're talking about?
What?
Tease.
Oh, tease.
Bell Dandy.
Did you knock down Bell Dandy?
Oh, I thought it was Tara for a moment.
Omar, let Tina out the closet. She's been out the closet. She's been married to her wife for like years.
I have?
She's been doing a really bad job of being in the closet, if you're thinking that.
Did you answer the question about something?
Disgusting tears?
No,
Disgusting tease?
No, it was
I think
Jason's question. What are your top
I
stories?
did. I actually did a video on that.
Weird.
What's up, Comic Nut? Omar Key.
There we go.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Thank you for this.
You
Can
don't want.
you sing Love Song from Stardust Memory? What is that? What's Love Song from Stardust Memory?
Stardust Memory is Gundam. So what?
Can you
Stardust
sing it,
Memory.
No.
Look, Alpha help you sing.
No, please don't. Stardust Memory was animated, or what is his name?
Do I know the song?
No. It's old school. It's the same guy that did Macross.
Like Zeta?
Hikaru something. I cannot remember his last name, but I cannot. No, you don't need me to sing. Tina's dead to me, knocking over my painting. That was Josh's painting. You know?
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I put it back up.
And John saying thank you for sending all my poison ivy mouse.
Yeah.
She got me in trouble with ladies because of this mouse, and I'm like, a lady bought me this mouse.
I did.
Is it a
Pad?
Gogeta move from Dragon Ball Z?
He's in Stardust.
Memory?
Yeah, no, Gogeta. Oh yeah. No. Big Bang Attack's still the best Vegeta move. I need a Gundam.
It's not the hot ball special.
No, why would you say that, Tina? This is not.
What's your favorite condiment, and why is it mayo?
Oh, Tina is a mayo eating freak.
No. It is absolutely QP mayonnaise. Japanese QP mayonnaise.
What the heck is QP mayonnaise?
It's the best mayonnaise you've ever had.
Okay, first of all,
had
that's
it with the chicken katsu.
Yeah, that's the like the mayonnaise I put on the katsu.
What's it made out of?
It's
mayonnaise.
Japanese mayonnaise.
What's it made out of?
You people and your Japanese things are better.
Oh, it was Stardust Breaker. Kurt got you there.
Okay.
What are your favorite DC writers?
Jeff Johns, Neil Gaiman. Big fan of theirs. Jam DeMatteis, Keith Giffen, Dan Jurgens, Louis Simonson. Tom Taylor's been killing it over at DC recently. Tom King is hit and miss. My wife really likes Tom King. She just did a video on Mr. Miracle.
I filmed that this morning.
Those are some of my favorite. George Patas. Oh, well, I mean, if we're going old, oh my gosh. If we're going old school, people like Alan Grant. Big fan of Alan Grant. Thank you so much for the Did you know we were doing a live stream?
No, I had.
You had no idea. You don't look at the messages.
Like I literally was just
wait!
like, oh, okay.
I thought you were just coming over.
No, she came to
I
borrow the book.
I need to pick up a book for old reader narrator.
It's lonely at the center of
And
the
I
earth.
thought Omar was making a certain type of joke, and I was like,
I wasn't joking. I was like, come here.
I'll show you the
I
text.
finally read
Okay.
Sandman Overture, and the art is so stunning. I just kept staring. Oh yeah, J.H. Williams. That is one of my favorite artists of all time because he can
And
also
that's like-
mimic other people's art styles. It is amazing. QP is Japanese male, right? What's the difference? Yeah, what's the difference?
The taste.
Was it
I mean,
Yeah, I like
it's
it.
Japanese-
kind of like
Japanese hens laid?
Hellman's versus Miracle Whip. There's a difference there.
That sounds snooty.
Oh yeah. So tomorrow. Wait. Did you decide
On what?
on a
Baby?
time
For what?
for Older Yearly Reader, like with Maddie?
9 o'clock.
She was
Nine
nine,
works.
okay.
Hmm?
So tomorrow at 9:00, on the channel's Over Your New Reader, where they will be discussing "It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth" by Zoe Thorogood.
And
It's
you
a
read
really
that,
good
didn't
book.
you?
I won't be joining. You guys do it. But yeah, it's a really good book. And this chat needs some Selma. Oh my goodness. Well, Jesus, for $2, let me
Who?
wait.
Salma
Dude.
Hayek is 56 years
Dude.
old.
Okay, that's it.
I didn't even get to see her.
Thank you for the super chat.
I hope you freeze frame that because I didn't even get to see Salma.
Did you just like click and click off?
Yes.
Like I looked down and looked up and it was over.
Tina would have liked that. Congratulations on 80,000, Omar. If we offered to write a story arc for either DC or Marvel, what character would you choose as a story arc? Let's see. Do you know me well enough? Who would I choose if I had a choice between Marvel and DC to write a character? Who would I choose?
Well, Chris Claremont for Wolverine because
No.
that's
If
what
I
he
had
did.
to
What?
write, if I had to write a character,
If you had to write a character,
Yeah,
and
who
you
would I
wanted,
choose?
Like,
Oh,
to rewrite any
Wolverine.
character?
would you choose what character would you choose?
Yeah.
Are you making your own? Wolverine, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
always Wolverine.
All right,
Sorry.
all right,
I'm thinking too hard about it.
yeah, Wolverine,
Wolverine.
me, Wolverine, and Chris Claremont drinking at a bar together. That's the story I would write. Telling old stories.
That's
Look,
a
see,
what
Derek
if.
knows.
Yeah, Derek's been around for a while. He knows I would choose Wolverine. Only reason to see Magic Mike 3. Yes, I saw the trailer to
I
that.
keep seeing the trailers and I'm so sick of that trailer.
Oh, Tina, they're just trying to like broaden your horizons, Tina.
No, that's a movie I
at
would
the-
You
never
missed it
watch.
again.
You keep distracting us, Melanie.
I
Hey,
didn't
guys.
say a word.
Hey guys, I see
didn't
you've
know she
kidnapped
was
my
coming
wife.
over.
Your wife has like the poorest communication skills, I swear. She got kidnapped. And
your text was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Like
I haven't eaten dinner and I've been drinking
I
wine.
haven't eaten dinner yet. I just got off work.
Okay, well, welcome to the club.
Would you like some QP mayonnaise?
I want to know more about this tier that this
No, that's gross.
QP Mayonnaise. Night Thrasher written by the Uncanny Omar. Oh, I could do a Night Thrasher story. Yeah. Love it. Kurt Busiek and Femi Niciso wrote those guys. I love that story.
If you stop swiveling your weird grown-up grape juice and wait for Selma, Omar, then you can have this.
You're weird, grown up. Great juices. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Congrats,
Hey, Michael,
Omar.
thank
Ain't nothing
you.
uncanny about that with all that hard work and knowledge. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Seriously.
Right, Josh? Bar misses everything.
Yeah,
Poor
Bar's the
Where's
worst. And she
this
doesn't even know what good
Orlando?
toast is. Big congrats on the big
Aw.
80. I'm so grateful for this wonderful family. Sending
Oh,
you
and I
all
hope
big
you're
love.
doing okay.
Hope you and your dad are doing great, brother.
Yeah.
Seriously. What's up, Jorge?
From Sydney.
Are you in Australia too, dude? Because our goal is to make it to New Zealand and Australia in 2025. I already told Bo and all them dudes that's we're gonna go see the Hobbit holes. What are they called, Melanie?
No.
What are they called, Tina? Hobbit holes, homes, the Shire. I got that. As a matter of fact, can we replace Tina with Salma Hayek the entire time? No
I'm
offense.
gonna get my trunk club with
Big
you.
hand
You're right.
Steve. Big hand Selma.
Tea. One time she was on the stream with a can of Japanese tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The milk tea.
Milk tea.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Royal
Why-
milk tea. It's
why would you drink
amazing.
milk tea? Oh,
Jason's got a serious question. Do you think Marvel will ever go to the epic route and release volume numbered omnis out of order?
They have
really quiet.
Well, because they haven't done that yet. He's right. Because
Just turn it as fast as it can.
Well, because they've done, they've done Avengers, they've done Fantastic Four, and every one of the releases has been in chronological order until you get to a creator-centric book or an event. Then you can jump ahead because that's smart, right?
Are you explaining to me?
Yeah, I'm explaining to everybody. I'm not mansplaining. I'm geek-splaining, by the way. This is a different thing.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat.
So it's a thing that they started with the epics because they wanted the epics to sell because they don't think, well, if we start with the Silver Age, not everybody's going to go through the whole thing. But if we do Silver Age and go back to like something from the 80s and 90s and jump back and forth, then people would buy them. And it worked. I don't know if they'll do that, honestly. I think that's an epic thing. Omar would write Squirrel Girl versus Alf, the Secret
Civil War. And then we have to stop by 8 because Omni Bros are going to be on 8, right?
Yes.
And you're being interviewed. But you can still come over.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over and hang out with your wife. I got an interview. There's a couple of kids that are interviewing me for some school project they're working on at 8 o'clock.
He says kids because they're younger.
They might be in college. I don't know. They just told me to call a number.
The line starts to weigh on you, Omar.
I'm so sorry.
They did it out of
hobbit holes.
Order Omnis with Venom. They did out of order Omnis.
No, they didn't. Who was that?
Okay, here you go.
And I'm not actually you because they did Venomnibus 1, they did Venomnibus 2, and then 3. And then they did Venomnibus by Cates. That's not a numbered omnibus. That is a creator-centric one. So they could do a 4 and then renumber or rebrand the Cates omnibus and call it Venomnibus Volume 6. Does that make sense? On NMC, it's called Omar's Splaining. That's right. It's Omar's Splaining.
I mean, yeah.
It's not geek or mansplaining. Tina explains to me a lot of things I don't understand about the anime and furry community.
That's how we met.
You better share that story because I don't want anybody to think I'm hanging out with a bunch of furries.
No, I was explaining to furries like what furries are.
So that should be Volume 6, right? But since it's not numbered, they're like, it's creator-centric.
For the love of Levi jeans, can Marvel please make a reprimand by them omnibus? Tease.
Yeah, she does that. Really happy. Oh, thank you so much.
Wait. Or 165 to 200.
Andrew was on earlier, and so was Rob. So I'm glad you made it.
Yeah.
Oh, and James is saying,
I'm like, what?
asking you to join the Discord. Hannah and Bar would love to talk to you. They have a lot of questions for you.
Yeah, they don't know what toast is, apparently.
I'm actually already on Discord. I just never utilize it as much.
Mm-hmm. Omar's a furry, confirmed. See what you just did to me?
What would be your persona?
A wolf. Hello, with claws. Let's go, bub. That's so what? What?
Wow. You're
gatekeeping my furry persona. This is why I can't be a successful furry.
It might be. I don't know.
Zen Allen Grant, correct, yes, but he was also a phenomenal writer for 2000 AD Rebellion. He passed away. We lost him in. Oh my goodness! Did him and Brayfogle? No, we lost Alan Grant last year. He's a great writer, Batman writer, phenomenal. Jokes aside, really happy for you guys in your journey to 80K. We lose a bunch of subscribers. Oh, Wolverine is not a wolf. Thank you for that correction. You just actually me. I know he's not a wolf. I said I would use the wolf persona by the hoary host of Levi. I didn't say I would accept their offer, although I don't know how much you're paying or how many jeans I could get from Levi.
We got an email back. No, because it's under my email.
Email about how many jeans you would accept for this?
He got an email from Levi Jeans sponsor.
I'm just saying, I need some jeans.
Of Omni fans on Spreadshop.
They emailed back?
Yeah, they were like, no, it's copyright infringement.
What? Where's my lawyer at? I'm gonna get Dan on the freaking phone.
Well, also, it's kind of their like shop, right? So if they're like, no, it is, what are you gonna do?
Okay, have a good day, and we'll take our business elsewhere. Can I speak to your manager? That's what I'm gonna do. Can I talk to your manager?
Heather's gonna get you something for your birthday.
Do not get me a Wolverine.
How much jeans? Boiled jeans, Ben. You gotta boil them.
Boil the denim.
Oh,
Gotta boil the denim.
that stinks so bad.
Boiled.
I've done
Why
that
are
for
you
cosplay.
boiling denim?
What? You
dude?
boiled denim?
So, like, to dye certain things, like you, like depending
thought it
on
was
what
like-
it's made out of, if it's like a synthetic, you have to like add
Oh.
vinegar.
That's
and
why
it
Tina's on
stinks.
Near Mint Collective
I
and
thought
not
it
on
was
Near Mint
Charlie
Condition
and-
anymore.
Frank.
Nobody boils denim. What are we talking about?
Sometimes it's also called Tina splaining or Maddie splaining on NMC. Like the first time.
Chris
Caught
is saying,
with
"Oh, want to
shit
go in
beats.
Karen." It's called Yolanda. I'm Latino. I go all Yolanda on people on customer service.
Get it. Thank you so much for the
Thank you,
super
Kenny. How
chat.
have you been, brother?
I'm gonna give you pink.
I know Kenny's all excited about all this James Gunn, Superman, and DC announcements. He's a big DC guy, so I'm very happy for him. We need to send Omar different kinds of mayo. No, we do not.
Jorts, yay or nay? Nay.
What is a jort? What's a jort?
The jean
Jeans
shorts.
are shorts.
No,
Going down to the split.
I think they were never a
Look
thing.
how much room I got.
That's Dennis.
I
I
like
always think the
shorts.
guy from what's it called? Reno 911.
Oh yeah, with the little like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I love that.
Gearing up for a
character.
Claremont Uncanny first time binge, but Volume 2 is out of print.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sure that will come back. I mean, Volume 1 is coming back, so Volume 2 should come back. Junkos, Melanie and Tina, you all.
Oh
get
my
it.
gosh,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
they're already
yay,
in. Like,
yay,
oh my
yay.
goodness.
Yay. Not that I could fit mine
What?
at all anymore.
No,
My daughter wears my stuff from college.
we finally got rid of ours. Like the wetness all up your leg. Like no.
Well, mine didn't. I don't know what kind of Jinkos you were wearing.
Junkos- see how
Junkos, the
short I
big
am?
bell bottom jeans. Is that what y'all talking about?
Oh, because if you
Yeah.
walk in, I thought you meant sweat, and I was like,
No.
they're huge and baggy and airy.
Sweating.
Like, I like the sound of the chains.
Does
right,
Levi
let's
give
see.
us a P.O. box? We can send a 10 on mail.
Yeah, and also cinnamon toast crunch.
What?
Where
did that
I mean,
come
you have to eat it on
I'm
air.
not eating mayo with cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Oh.
Omar hates
Uh-huh.
cinnamon, guys. So
Uh,
send him
I
all
do.
of the cinnamon related.
That's what Lionheart said. Get Omar a box of cinnamon toast crunch for his birthday.
Why would you say that? Asking for a friend. Go up for a second, baby.
Oh, wait,
right
wait,
above it.
there's-
Asking
okay,
for a friend.
there's-
If Wolverine is your
CNSS
favorite
lady.
character, not me, does that technically make someone a furry? Again, not me.
No.
No, not at all. No.
He's a bear.
No.
Does it make
He's a bear.
Wolverine?
He's a Wolverine. He's not
He's
a
a
freaking
power
bear.
bottom.
What did you
He's
just say
a
about
power
Wolverine?
bottom.
Wolverine's a power top and a power bottom.
Is
How
this
dare
an
you?
AMA?
Okay, no, it's
Oh, no,
not.
no,
Melanie,
that's
Melanie,
not- please
Melanie,
stop.
Melanie.
All right, wait, look. It's Selma Hayek.
No.
You finally saw her. There you go.
Have
Congrats, guys.
you know who this
Where's
is?
Joe?
We stayed in that
I
man's
know
house.
who it is. You're talking to the people, I suppose, or you're talking to Tina, not me. Couldn't have happened to a better channel. You guys are the best. Thank you. And I hope things are going well. And
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Joe.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me and Tina. I'm like, we're right here. We're doing okay.
She's not looking at me. She's not looking at you. She's looking at the screen.
I don't think she's looking at anybody. Joe, I hope you and your sister are doing well.
Yeah, say hi to your sister. Quote of the year.
Well, yeah, Wolverine's power top and a power bottom.
and
Fact.
a power bottom.
That's right. We don't stop.
This is not the Saturday live stream.
This is not the Saturday live stream. That's what happens when my wife has a lot.
You've
of,
had way more wine.
I have had a lot more.
I drank a turd.
And I haven't eaten dinner.
Yeah, I ate a salad and Doritos.
That's nothing.
That's
Well,
on
I
it.
mean nothing.
I haven't
Chicken
heard
and egg in it.
jorts in like 20 years. Is that a thing still?
96
I'm having a flashback of 90s MTV. Somebody, Larry said that Kevin Smith actually,
We're
Wait, there we go.
he
He
did.
was an ambassador.
Was an ambassador
Before he
before he
lost.
lost weight.
That's true. That's true. When I say think jorts, I'm thinking short, but they don't have to be.
Excuse me,
short.
Omar. I'm a talent agent,
Scout
scout for
for
Spanx
Spanx.
jeans. I'm for top-notch package, but we need to see your
Your
butt.
butt.
What is Spanx jean, Tina?
Are those okay? Are these the jeans that are actually leggings, but they are made to look like jeans? Like they have the little prints?
Come on, I have to pass on that one. I thought you were watching the MILF Housewives, which I needed. I didn't even know was a thing. The live stream needs more cowbell, baby. We do.
So this is accidentally a peek at the AMAs.
Oh my
The
god!
FMK question.
I
That's
don't.
where we draw the line.
we don't. We don't.
That's the $7.77 tier on Patreon. And Ken is saying, is Near Mint Condition going to have its own merch store someday?
I'm gonna have to print my own shirts because
Probably
people
not.
keep
Probably
closing
not.
that.
Just being realistic.
Well, I mean, you guys put in so much work already that it would just overwhelm that.
I'm gonna have Tina selling it at a flea market.
She's got crochet.
She's got crochet.
Crochet little logo. I could actually
Most
probably do that.
overrated DC comic. Is Bar still on? Harley Quinn.
She's not on. She
She's
left a
not
long time ago.
most overrated DC comic. There's a lot that people like that I'm not the biggest fan of, but that one is tough to answer.
You gotta let your personal bias show on this one.
Yeah, this is hard. Because I mean, there are some legit good books that people live by, and they are good.
No, but it's just your opinion.
Oh
Which
gosh,
like, everybody likes it, but I don't. That's it. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure.
Okay.
No pressure. Here, this will help you out.
So
This will help you out.
I can't focus, Melanie. What are you doing? Oh man, most overrated.
Dark Knight Returns. Year 2. Hush.
Who said year 2?
Any Batman story.
Shut up.
Brightest Day. Harley Quinn.
I think most of us agree that Brightest Day was not that good of a story. I think most people agree with that. So it's not really that like overrated, right? I don't know. Honestly, like Scott Snyder's Batman gets a lot of love, but it did have moments. Nightfall gets a lot of praise, and it's not that good. Identity Crisis. No, that's garbage. Like that's bad.
Nobody says.
No, there are people that like it, but that is
Everybody
bad. No, Jesus.
Mark's nightmare.
Is your communication with DC improving, or have you not talked to them since you got that info? I emailed them and I haven't heard back yet, so that's okay. We'll see. Tom King, Batman, or Identity Crisis? Identity Crisis up there. I mean, I would have said Identity Crisis, but I don't know if it gets a lot of praise because I see a lot of hate for it.
Sandman,
I actually like Sandman, so I'm okay with that. The people need more.
All right, thank you for the super chat. And she thinks she was well.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you can interact with Iron Man, and you can interact with Miss Marvel when she was punching up. I deleted that one because it might induce seizures. It is pretty flashy.
I honestly love Identity Crisis. I love how it shows broken heroes. So hate me because most people hate it. No, if you like it, that's all that matters. Nightfall 6 out of 10. And people can like it, and that's all that matters, right? It doesn't matter that somebody else doesn't like it. There's a lot of stories that people enjoy that I don't, and vice versa. There's a lot of stories that I enjoy that other people don't. Why did Omar's subscription counts start dropping after he slandered? What's going on with Identity Crisis?
To Collector, I do not have the French fry girl.
What is the French fry girl?
Oh, really? On Omnibros.
Oh,
The French fry girl.
Yeah.
Oh no, I dropped my French fries.
She's got really like big.
Oh, I know.
eyelashes.
I went and got French fries from upstairs, and I poured them on you, and you're like, "What are you doing? I'm so mad."
I don't.
You're getting salt everywhere.
I don't sound anything like that.
It's amazing. It's like Omar is like Melanie's channeling Omar.
Shut up. No, it's not.
Who's gonna clean this up?
I don't sound anything like that. I didn't say Sandman. Go ahead. Click on Jamal. Most overrated Death of Superman. This one right here.
There we go.
I didn't say Sandman's bad. This one might be overrated.
I got you.
I think, once you've had a book out for like 30, 40 years, then yeah, there are going to be a lot of things that people praise that you're going to be like, that wasn't that good.
Well, it's nostalgia. It's the nostalgia factor.
Well, that and legit, there are a lot of books that are phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, right?
But like also Starman, I could tell is really good. It just wasn't my thing.
The best two duos in comics are Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale and Patrick Gleason and Peter Tomasi. Well, okay. See, for me, I do like Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale stuff, but I like Chris Claremont and John Byrne, Chris Claremont and Jim Lee, Chris Claremont and Omar.
This is a pronunciation question, so it intrigues me. Is it Selma or is it really Salma?
How do you pronounce it?
Yo no hablo mucho español. Either way, yo quiero más.
What was that? You didn't need to add that in there?
It's lol. Lol.
Oh, okay. Lol. I thought you were doing something
I
else.
was
no!
Selma.
I was like, Salma Hayek.
No.
Yes,
I was
Tina.
I was
following.
Selma.
Yeah, right.
All right. Anyway, Selma, isn't it? How do you spell her name?
If her name is Salma and her name is Salma, right? Because that's the Spanish pronunciation of the name. Salma Hayek.
It's S.A.
Okay, then it's Salma.
You
Roberto
like
Rodriguez, are you watching? Are you still here, Roberto Rodriguez? Are you still doing private sessions? I got my friends in a comic. Private sessions. Yes, I am.
Thank you for the super chat.
We're kind of mapping the DC 2000s and onwards. This is just a private session with Omar to comment, but it seems to be sold out. Thank you so much. I am currently sold out. Yeah. Both the what's the tier? $25.
Legacy?
The legacy tier
I can't
and
remember
the new tier are sold out right now. But I promise you, shut up, Psycho Cleveland. I will try to find a way to try to sneak in there. Try to sneak a one-on-one from time to time in there if my time allows, because I've learned that I didn't expect people to be buying it as much as they did. So when we did it, there was no limit, and then I realized, oh my god, I still have to read and film things, and I have to talk to people. I
told you
have
to
a cut
up that tier.
I know, but I
Omar's
didn't.
really generous. He's like, I really want to touch and talk. Reword that, Tina.
This is where you get me
reach
canceled.
To reach out.
To reach out and
Why are you trying to
touch base with his fans.
Please, somebody, please PR me right now. I don't want to touch anybody. This chat is almost out of print. Oh my gosh, it is. We got 4 minutes left. Save 100 on Rosetta Stone by giving
$30.
Are you serious? Just brag. Just brag. That guy, random question. But what's your religion? Católico. I'm sorry, Catholic.
And I'm Christian.
That's right.
Atheist.
And we all get along. We love each other.
To get along, gang.
Can you put Salma Hayek back up? Put Salma Hayek. Why did you put Salma? That would have been the perfect time.
And thank you so much for the
any
super
idea
chat.
If Titan is going to be reprinting Conan in formats besides Omnis, Epic Trades can get the expansion and
expensive,
and I want an affordable option too. Nothing yet, but I do have a good connection with them, so that's something I can ask them. And I got to announce the Omnis, so sure, why not? Druid. Who said Druid? Who's Druid? That's awesome.
Jeff.
Jeff.
That's what's up.
No denomination. Nope. And let's get. You're welcome. Thank you for the super chat. Let's get a couple more questions because we really shouldn't go over 8. Omar really gives too much to this community at times. We really should charge more.
It's okay.
Yeah. See, and I blame Josh. Josh said it, so
now you can be like people are like, hey Omar, up your prices, man.
Oh, Geek City is asking Marvel or DC. Probably get asked. I do get asked that a lot. It's Marvel. We're a Marvel family, and that's okay. If you're a DC family, we'll come beat the living. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think it's great. I think, everybody has their favorites. For me, it's always been X-Men, so of course that's Larry's just, what is Larry saying? Larry's like, all right, here we go. Lee Kirby.
Oh, sorry, here you go.
Lee Kirby, Claremont Byrne, Bendis Bagley. Bendis over Michelini? Okay, I respect that, Larry. Larry's been around a lot longer than I have. Brubaker and Phillips. Yeah, Brubaker and Phillips is a hard team to break up. I've always been a big fan of DNA too. Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning, and when they had their falling out, that broke my heart. How did you feel about the MCU Phase 4? Ups and downs. Amanda and I have a good show on Wednesdays where we talk about these comic book movies, by the way. Make Mine Marvel. Mm-hmm. Fun celebration tonight. Thank you all so much. Let's take a couple more questions. Spread the word to get this channel to 100,000. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Tina. Are you doing that, Tina?
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
Wolfman.
Oh, Wolfman, Colin, and Palmer. Yeah, Tom Palmer and Gene Colan. Oh my gosh, that stuff on Tomb of Dracula. I loved it. Are we getting reprints of Star Wars KOTOR Omni? I haven't heard about that one. But if you want reprints, make sure to vote here in the next week or two. 2 weeks. 2 weeks time.
Congrats on
Arthur.
Please keep flexing with books on your shelf that we won't be able to get for months. Also, thank you for getting us New Warriors Omni Volume 2. Could not believe it.
Can you not believe it? And it's not over yet, baby. It's not over yet. That's all I will say. Can I say that? NDA, Melanie? NDA,
I don't know because you won't tell me.
I ain't telling you the big one.
Just stay tuned. That's all you have to do.
KOTOR Volume 2. Is there enough for a Volume 2, Cody? I don't like that Star Wars like EU stuff, the not European. The Star Wars like Dark Horse stuff. I don't know much about. Congrats, guys. Enjoy a Mayo-centric dinner. Thank you for the scene. Thank you for getting your bottle of wine and your cheese block. Larry is 4 months older than Omar Tops. No, he's not. He's 54. Not that that's old. Larry, what is the saying, buddy? Old is 20 years older than I am, right? Old is always, no matter what your age is 20 years older than you. That's old.
I mean, but at some point that doesn't pan out.
I'm going to strangle the life out of you, Tina. You're not getting old. Thank you for tonight's show. Everybody, that's it. We don't want to step into anybody's toes on Omni Bros. Go check them out, Omni Bros Live. You can find us on Near Me Condition. Stay healthy and safe. Melanie, help me here. Tina, can you chime in, please, with something, please?
Of course, as usual, if you like, please subscribe. Follow us on Patreon if you can afford it. Follow us on Instagram. What else is there, guys? There's
Twitter.
TikTok, Twitter. Check us out on our socials.
That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Stay minty.
Bye, everybody.